Yo, I'm actually not starting yet. Um, I'm just gonna set this down. What's up, guys? What's up? I'm gonna be eating for about 15, 20 minutes, and then it's fucking party time. But until then, I didn't mean to make that the pin comment. I wanted it to be something else. So, yeah, that's gonna be the pin comment. So, what I'm doing is give me just a little bit here to get this figured out. Bear with me. Mmm, beautiful. And push done. And there you go. Beautiful. Is that party? Yeah. So we're gonna do that beautiful little thing for you guys. Right there. And at which point, this is where I'm gonna mute my mic, get some clothes on, because that's an important starter, and eat a bunch of food. And I will be back at approximately, I don't know what time it is where you guys are, but based off time zones being split into 30-minute differentials. So it is 5 o'clock my time. Give me like till 5:20, 5:30. Until then, enjoy my ceiling, y'all. Enjoy my ceiling. I'm just gonna scarf down a bunch of food. I'll be back with you guys. I don't expect anyone to sit here AFK for half an hour, but I'm gonna eat quite a bit before I do this. So, kind of gorging out right now. Henceforth, stare at the ceiling, talk about how beautiful the ceiling is. Hello, romance. Welcome to it. And say disgusting, foul things about the ceiling. Make sure it knows the type of person it is. However, I am going to be going mute, eating a bunch of food. I figured I'd just give that explanation one more time. Also, something else small I had to do was boom, you are promoted. Sweet. But yeah, guys, I don't have intention to sit and chat. I'm just going to eat some food. Feel free to occupy yourselves in chat. Tell all your darker secrets to each other. I don't care. Whatever it is that you'd like to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to gorge my face. And you guys are going to love it. It's going to be the best thing that you've ever enjoyed in your entire life. So, in the meantime, say hello to each other, get comfy. It's going to be pretty nice. See ya. I will be reading your guys' comments. I just won't be answering. So, I'll still see you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So, if you give me not very long at all, I'm going to share this to Discord and just let them know that I'm actually officially live now. Hello, people. How's it going? I've been reading your comments as it's going along, so bear with me. I'll be right back. So, yeah, anywho or another, I wanted to do that because I needed to allow my phone to charge a little bit, either or, and to let me eat, and to let me get clothes on, all the other good stuff, even though I still don't have clothes on, but it doesn't count. It's fine. I mean, I got underwear on. So I'm gonna slap some shorts on. A shirt. What's up, yo? Hi, true. No way. What's up, guys? How we doing? So give me like 2 seconds here. I'm gonna be right next to the phone anyway. So like the absolute giga chad I am. I ate 3 sausage, egg, and cheese croissants from Dunkin' Donuts. I want a 4th one. That shit was good. It was real good. Keep your clothes on, brother. We need to see the eye candy. That's for the other channel. So give me just a moment here. I'm gonna getting this piercing, not because of how it looks, I love it, but because the pain of it healing. Wiggle it around sometimes. I'm totally serious. Wiggle it around sometimes. If it hurts, that means you got crust going in between the sensitive area of your skin and the piercing. And in order to prevent that, you kind of just want to move it around. Those piercings are awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do though. Move it around a little bit. It might hurt, but if you do it enough and it's not too irritating to your skin, then it's going to be well worth what you're doing. Yeah, I'm serious. It'll alleviate it a lot. And if that doesn't work, go take a fucking hot ass bath. Hot ass fucking bath. Do it all the time and it hurts. Oh, maybe you're just lame. Who knows? Who knows? I don't make these choices. The universe does. So I'm going to set up my fucking camera stand for this. Anyway, get my camera stand going. Get these socks on, which shouldn't take me long at all. I'll still set it up over here, so I'm gonna be actively reading your guys' comments the whole time. It's fine. Ugh. Man, that Dunkin' was really, really fucking good. Let me tell you, that shit clapped. That shit really clapped. Okay. Now let me end this poll. Get that over with. Poll has ended. We got yes for 6 of you, and 4 of you said hell yes. Alright, alright. I mean, about midway energy. Let me go set this up now. Okay. And I'm very curious as to how this is gonna look. Lift. Oh yeah, I said hell yes. What's up? I don't think my body tolerates foreign objects well because when I wear earrings, it irritates my ears too. Oh, I mean, interesting for sure. I know that some people just don't have the inclination to be able to do that for sure. And you know, that is a body thing. It's not like you could just wake up and be like, I'm gonna make this shit work correctly and all that other like rada rada. But we're here. So what I need you guys to do is do me a small favor. I'm gonna put a headphone in, and I want to know if you hear me correctly because I haven't exactly tested to see if these headphones are up to snuff or not. So just bear with me, just a second here. Wherever the fuck I put them. Oh yeah, they're down here. Okay, so hey, true, hello, hey. So what I need you guys to do is you hear me talking to you from here, right? Right. Okay. Good. Good. Wait for this shit to connect up. Why is this being weird? Okay. Do you hear me better or worse now? That's the question that I need answered. Do you hear me better or worse now? Because if it's like 50-50, then I'm going to go headphones so you can hear me from a distance. So, where are we at? Or does it sound like dog shit? Same, you're good? Okay, perfect. So, rada rada. So, I'm going to turn this in accordance with what I feel it need be. I think, like, here might serve its purpose. And then something like that. Wow, this fucking phone stand is great. Yeah, we'll get the one done early since I have, like, no pump on whatsoever and I'm a skinny bitch. Like the big strong boy we are, we're gonna be lifting weights because that's what we do in the hood, G. That is what we do in the hood. And I would feel very, very weird if I didn't use my fucking bracelets that I have, my weighted bracelets, and I think they're in here. Give me just a second. If it's upper body, you're good. Thank you, thank you. Hey, don't you, what you trying to, bro, my legs are fucking cracked. What you talking about, dog? My legs are crazy. Trying to fucking roast me. Yeah, I can have it. Oh, I got Gatorade in there too. Just give me a second. I'm digging through my work bag for these fucking things. Now, my legs are actually wicked strong. Wicked strong. So here's 3. Where is the 4th? Okay, good. So, despite the fact that these things I'm about to show you kind of look like butt beads, I can promise you, they are not butt beads, okay? They are not butt beads. They are front beads. But, yeah, these little things here to anybody who hasn't seen them. Xylo? Is that the Xylo? Xylo? You touched my tree farm, you little shit. Don't touch my tree farm. That'd be like me destroying your fucking shitty sweet berry farm. What's wrong with you? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna disrespect me like that? That's crazy. That is the Xylo, right? I'm not just randomly yelling at somebody. Some random person. What's up, Xylo? Welcome to it, my friend. Hello, hello. Touch my tree farm, you motherfucker. I'm gonna think of that this whole time. Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. No, Curtis made the berry farm? Oh. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're in clear, Xylo. Who destroyed my tree farm? Who did it? Whoever did it. Xylo moved the trees. He did not move the trees. He desecrated the trees I had and made his own trees. 1, it was ugly. 2, it wasn't my berry farm. 3, I replanted them everywhere. No, it wasn't ugly. It is effective, and I made it prettier because I figured somebody would destroy it. Again, it is fantastic. I will have, it's the best thing going. X with the motive. X with the motive. Yeah, how dare he call my fucking beautiful piece of art ugly? Like, you must not know who I am, alright? I'm fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy, okay? And for you to interrupt my ability to withhold oxygen in a world that is fake is blasphemy, okay? You should reconsider that. Yep. Have your affected tree farm was too close to even grow? No, it wasn't. What are you talking about? That's not how that stuff works. You could have one block apart. You're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. If you go on there and look, I got one right now that's the exact same. Okay, it's the exact same, but a little different. But they're all the same spacing, anywho or another. You leave my efficient tree farm alone. I just don't go redstone because I'm too lazy. And I don't need like a million trees. I need them when I need them. But yeah, guys, I hope everybody here's doing good. I'm officially on vacation. So I have tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, and the next day off. So it's great, pretty nice. If you put 4 together, it makes a massive tree. Yeah, but that's gross. And I thought that only was applicable to spruce anyway. But anywho, yeah. What I can do, because of the way this cool stuff works. Hey, welcome back. So YouTube has this odd thing. What? Who do you miss? I don't want to talk about it. That's who. But yeah, I'm actually able to play music in my own ear for as long as you guys don't hear it. It shouldn't be too impeding. It's just weird how you have to do it because you have to leave your own live on the device, try to open your music app, go back to the live, and then over reply. It's a whole fucking thing. But anyway, yeah, music. I don't know if I want to listen to this song. This is kind of lame. Okay, I'm leaving you people again. Alright, now we're back for hopefully the last time. We do not have intentions. It's so anal to music. And music, oh yeah, it really is. And their copyright shit is ridiculous. I had one a while ago where I was playing J. Cole, and that one got copyrighted, and I was like, oh, fucking fuck, you know. But I actually had 6 copyrights on that one video. I was like, well, goddamn. So I'm very conservative with that type of stuff now. Some people want to do it, that's fine. I just don't want to randomly get banned for listening to a song. You know, shit's stupid. Well, I got flagged for the music at the gym. At the gym, yeah, that's crazy. But anywho, we have weights here. We have heavy stuff. These are not exactly heavy, but you do gotta start somehow or another. But anywho, yeah, we're gonna lift some fucking heavy shit. See, I was at work today. So I guess a little funny story. I was at work today, and this fucking customer called. Oh no, sorry, this was yesterday. And their complaint was, mind to the people who are here, I work in pizza. So the fucking complaint that they had was that their extra cheese pizza had too much cheese on it, right? I absolutely shit you not. They said, oh, yeah, I ordered an extra cheese pizza, and there was like way too much cheese on it. It was like soup. And I was like, ma'am, so what would you like us to do? She's like, would you guys be able to send me another one? And I, like, halfway through her saying that, because I knew the direction she was taking it, immediately interject. I'm like, nope, we cannot do that. I cannot give you compensatory because we did our jobs the exact way we're supposed to. Brittany says hi again. Oh god, I do that a lot. I drop the highs in chat over and over. But yeah, anyway or another, it was just an awfully funny conversation. Because it's like, hey, can you guys make the thing better that literally is the way it's supposed to be? Which, obviously, I did not adhere to that chick, because why in the bloody fuck am I going to go out of my way to take somebody who got their food the exact way they're supposed to and give it to them, again, the wrong way? So, I simply settled with, ma'am, I'm not really going to be able to help you. Next time you order, just don't order it with extra cheese. Or if you do, specify. Like, hey, not too much extra cheese. Like, we can do something like that, sure. But don't call me saying, yo, give me free shit, even though what you gave me was the way it was supposed to be. Lady was out of her mind. Quick up, slow down, get, oh yeah, this shit's fucking wicked easy. I've been working out for so long. Like, so genuinely unfucking believably long, it's insane. I do this stuff off camera most of the time, but I was like, fuck it, I haven't done IRL, where I just lifted shit and talked to people in a while, so why not, I suppose. See how everybody's doing, check in. Because this is a little better to engage with the community than simply playing video games with them. This is nice, because I actually get to like talk with you guys, so. And I don't run the risk of the comment section just dying. That happens sometimes. And it's the most fucking obnoxious piece of thing going on, let me tell you. Yeah, those are some baby 15s. Nothing too big, nothing too major. Squat, hell no. Throw the weight up, I guess. Just chuck it in the air for no reason. Yeah, that's, you know, highly effective lifting. These are a little too light for me to throw up, because if I do, it's not effective to just chuck these around. These are just stimulants. So, yo, Ben just sent me a message. Oh my god. But, yeah, I don't know. I've been doing this for a long time. They're just like the warm-up weights to get shit going. Get blood into the area, take a slightly longer rest, and then actually get into the better weights, which I have 30s over there. I have 50s. I really want to get 60s, but I would need 40s before I do that, just so I can, like, incline. So, I don't want to just randomly fucking go from 30s to 50s, which I've been doing, because it kind of pushes my body to give out a little bit faster. Even though, ironically, I would be lifting like a higher volume, so. Well, but great control, so yeah, wait till you see the 50s. I personally train people, dude. I'm very, very proficient in this area of my life, to say the bare minimum. And if my form is bad with some fucking 20s, I should never even touch a weight again in my life, okay? Ever. PT, yes. PT. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That was a fun ride, we'll say. It was a very fun ride, but I was happy to get off that bus when I did. Absolutely. Made a lot of money and went from there. I hear that, but yeah, but you like, Listen, I gotta knock you a little bit. You pretty much dance. Okay, you're like, do this and do this. And then you do like a little ballerina thing, and I'm just like, Britt, what the fuck is that? That is the most LA based workout I've ever seen in my entire life. No, fuck that shit. Y'all are over here getting infused with your fucking chakra and shit, trying to do some fucking shadow clone jutsu, and I'm lifting heavy shit. Okay, that twirl. Yeah, well, fucking the shit's so what? It's not the same. It's two different elements of working out. There's working out for the sanctum of like mental health and things like that, and whatever else, which this obviously is too. But yours is more aerobics. These are non-aerobics. Non-aerobics make somebody bigger. Aerobics tend to make them smaller and keep them like dense. Let me do it again? No. California versus New York. Yeah, all the dudes over there look like twigs. All right, like the most average male in New York is bare minimum like 180 pounds. Like dead serious, whether they're fat or muscular or whatever. Like we got a pretty athletic cast over here. I would say amongst the populace in this town, at least where I live, I'd go the like multiple towns in my area. At least 40% of the people are in decent shape. We have a very health conservative, caring environment, stuff like that. Dang, that was such a W twirl. Yeah, I'm just that guy. I'm just that guy. I was a ballerina once, and then you guys woke up and realized that I actually wasn't. So, yeah, we're gonna get this going here. Yeah, rada. These are the 30s. This is where I could actually like kind of start to enjoy life a little bit. It's always nice to take these little bitches for a swing, because it really reminds me, like, yo, I need 40s. Like, I genuinely need 40s, because I have the 50s, and that's fine. But it is about that muscular overload, or progressive overload, rather. And if I'm not achieving that, then I'm kind of cutting myself short of potential value. He could even lift a swan. Yeah, I could lift a swan. Yep. Yeah, these are the good old 30s. Good old 30s. And not to mention the stupid little bracelet that I got on both sides is a pound. So I just have an extra 2 pounds added to it. And this 50 here, honestly, it might be smart to do 30s again. Because I'm not trying to apply a drop set. I usually do, but I'm not going to apply a drop set tonight. It feels redundant. I'm dying with 30 pounds. Only chest press. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying though. But you do aerobics, so aerobics is different. Like your cardio, if not around mine, might be better than mine. Might. I don't know. Like I am in wicked good shape for the most part. Whether it be cardiovascular health, flexibility, strength, etc. Like I'm kind of around, you know. You look great? No, you look great. In fact, you know why all we have these wonderful ladies in chat? Let me tell you why. Because they knew you were going to come in here, and I'm so pleased you showed up because we've been waiting for you. So thank you, appreciate you, dog. Thank God he's here. Everybody, commend the Scorpio. We honor the greatness as you are entering the room. I run on the sand. Ew, gross. I feel like the feeling of that going in between my toes as a kid, even into adulthood, is just like, ugh. It's just fucking gross. Never, I don't know. Some people are like, oh man, I want to dip my toes in the sand. I'm just like, why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Feel so no, it's not a pleasant feeling. I feel dirty when I do that shit. I'd rather put it in mud. Then I'm not kidding. I genuinely would rather put my fucking feet in mud. It feels better than sand just fucking slipping in. No, fuck that shit. It's weird. It's really weird. I will breathe a little bit. It's difficult. I bet it might be a little difficult. Sure, but so is kicking a rock. You know what I'm just saying? When I was 5, I'd freak out and cry when grass would touch my feet. Mass building, kind of. I'm not doing that good at it, to be honest. I mean, I have no reason to lie about the integrity of it. I work a lot, so it's really hard to meet eating in the regards of my job because my breaks are extremely limited. I'm always required to be present, if that makes sense. I can't stop and go fucking snack on something for like 5 minutes. It's very solemn that I'm able to do that. I work the busiest days, and I chose to work the busiest days. So, it's kind of what I get. I have had a job before where it's very easy to just sit and eat food. I'm not in that line of work right now, no. That's for sure. Alright, we'll swing these little bitches 30s around. Go from there. Might do an alternate dumbbell hammer curls, non-hammer curls, just regular good old curls. Just to get some targeting. A lot of people, when they go to lift, don't go slow and control on the way down. That is literally the very most important aspect of what makes your muscles grow. And it's been proven. It's a science. It's genuine science. You can hold more than you can, how do I want to word that? You can pick up less than you could hold, simply put. But like, here's a hold motion. I could probably hold, let's say, 80 pounds. At 90, it's going to start to decline. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the aspect of what I'm getting at. For the better of the most part, the notion of going down is just so much fucking more important. If you can control that and really, really get that nice squeeze at the top, a nice hold, lockout, go down, squeeze at the top, nice hold, lockout. It's much more effective than this fucking shit that you see people do. It's a waste of time. It's a genuine ass waste of time. What we got? Preach. I'm 170. You gonna drop me? I mean, I'm not 170. Oh, like that? Oh, I was saying with one arm. No, my buddy, he's like fucking 200 and some odd pounds. I could pick him up like a princess. I can. It's just fun to do. It's weird, so I do that. I'm one of those people that if I can't carry all the groceries, I will get frustrated. So I didn't realize of all the years I've been training that what it would really come down to is how many groceries can you carry up the stairs. So I carry them all every time. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that's the practical life skill that comes with curling, is you can carry a lot of groceries. Yeah, that's where it comes in. And traps for sure are like super, super important for that shit. Rather, even more important. But yeah, we'll swing these 50s around, and I might just keep it at that. I don't know yet. Because whenever I do a drop set, the next day I'm just like, ugh, this recovery is too excessive. What do I suggest? Fuck bitches, get money. Fuck bitches, get money, eat right, lift heavy shit. If you make a lot of money and you're strong, or at the bare minimum in shape, I'm not even saying this to be like any form of plain as day, but your life will become better and easier. If you're strong and decent shape and make money, your life will become easier. Yeah, like I'm totally serious, absolutely, because you're implementing disciplines and things you might not exactly want to do, but you do for the beneficiary of your health. Your job now becomes easier because you're already doing something in your free time that you're not getting paid for, but it does have long-term fulfillment. So you could probably do a shitty position in a job for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years until you reach that promotion, and then the next one, and then the next one. So there is definitely a firm tie, I would argue, between your discipline and your physical stature, for sure. Despite that, your discipline and how much you can make monetarily typically do correlate. I would argue that. If you can do that really shitty internship, you can get that shitty job. And then that shitty job, get a better position in the shitty job, and eventually you turn a shitty job into something really good. And that's kind of what I did. Like, not to knock my profession, but it starts at minimum wage, you know what I mean? So if you can bite the bullet on things and just do it, you're probably going to reap a pretty solemn reward. And then it gets better, and it's not so solemn anymore. So, in New York, you get the grocery upstairs. In New York, you get the grocery upstairs. I mean, I live on the second floor, if that's what you were pointing out. Yeah, grab the groceries from the car, strap as many on me as I can, and just make my happy way up the steps. Do I want to do 50s? I think I want to keep creating these 30s until I'm about to die, and then go to 50s. Because it's still fluffy. You got more room there. Yeah. Guess some hammer girls can do that. It's fine. Yeah. I'm totally serious though. I really think that working out does have an inclination to make the rest of your life easier. Just because you're doing something you might not necessarily want to do. Instills discipline. Pretty good. And now we wait, and we'll swing these little fucking 50s around. Like I said, I did something today. Yeah, I could go on about that, but I'm just saying I think it's totally true. Absolutely. Because it's not the aspect that you're working out, it's not the aspect that you're strong, it's just that it's increasing your discipline. So, in things you might not want to do, they become a little bit easier. Because you already did something you don't want to do yesterday and today and potentially tomorrow, so that's a good transfer over for sure. I do feel like I'm looking tiny, and I don't know why. Is it the door? Yeah, it's definitely the door. Okay. It's crazy though. So like, here's average Gatorade bottle. If that puts anything into scale for anybody, because cameras suck. Currently, I have a problem when I train. Well, I eat well, get a lot of energy that I feel very uncomfortable, like more energy than it should be. If I had to guess, you're anywhere between the ages of 13 to 16, and that's just adrenaline. Straight up, it's just adrenaline. It's gonna surge through you a lot more at that age. Straight up, that's all it is. That energy spike that feels like it's more than it should be, it's because it is. It's because it literally is. And then especially if you have what feels like a dopamine crash, like hour and a half after, it feels similar to you just had a bunch of energy drinks and you want to take a nap. That feeling is probably adrenaline. Yeah, adrenaline's something different. It really is. But based off of that, probably anywhere between 13 to 16, and it's adrenaline. Yeah. Because for somebody, if you're around like anywhere older than that, it's not gonna kick in as aggressively unless you've been training to make that happen. I do low cortisol and low adrenaline training. To put that in English for people, all that means is trying to remain as calm as humanly possible. Unless I'm going for a PR, or unless I know it's my last couple of sets, because then I just get this extra energy that appears out of nowhere. I've gotten very, very, very good at controlling when it's like that time. And I've also worked on oxygen deprivation training too, which taking extremely shallow breaths in the midst of when your body should typically be panting. If you practice that resourcefully, a few big breaths, allowing your adrenaline to kick, purposely putting your brain in a situation where you're stressed, your strength is literally going to go up, like genuinely, about 230, 250%. Now these are like made up numbers for at least the 230, 250%, but getting control of like, what is my brain trying to do right now? What am I feeling? Is this, is this that? Understanding your hormones when it comes to working out is so fucking big. And a lot of people don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I took this shit really seriously for a lot of years. And I went and trained people. And I wanted to give people advice that I knew to be true. And whether hard to follow, hard to do, pain in the assy, takes a learning curve, etc. is besides the point. It is very effective. It is very, very, very effective. So like, despite that I've done about 4 or 5, 6 sets, I'm calm as a cucumber. I'm not sweating. I'm not taking a lot of breaths. Is that a good thing or bad? Depends how you utilize it. If it stresses you out, it's bad. If you use the stress of it stressing you out as a form of fuel, which you should do because it's adrenaline, from what it sounds, then it's fine. I would just utilize it. That's all. If it makes you uncomfortable and makes you nervous, I mean, not to knock you, but if you never become uncomfortable, you're never going to grow. You know what I mean? And that's not even muscularity. I'm saying in general, like general of the mindset. If you're not willing to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, you're probably just going to remain stuck at whatever level you're comfortable at. You got to get uncomfortable. You got to do something you've never done to become something you never were. So if it's uncomfortable, maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. I'm not saying go out there and like shake your butt at a stranger. That's a different type of uncomfortable. But bodily uncomfortable for something that is positive for you is just a sign that maybe you're pushing into a level you haven't gone to before. You know what I mean? Because if you're not feeling a mental fatigue, but your body feels uncomfortable or you get like shaky or whatever, that is almost certainly adrenaline. Almost certainly. And clouded judgment and things like that. There's plenty of signs. If you look up signs of adrenaline and you seem to match, there you go. Boom. That will take it right off the cake. Now what can harm you is if your body's spurting adrenaline and you're not utilizing it. That's how you can develop really bad anxiety. That's essentially what anxiety is. So, fun facts but true for you. Fun facts but true. And now we move on to 50s. So I'm probably not going to go too crazy with these, but I'd like 5 each arm minimum. I mean, 7's better than 5. We take those. Woo! Be a good or a bad thing? Probably a good thing. It means you're pushing more than you typically do. Just the basic rundown of it all. That's all it means. Oh man, I love those 50s. Those things feel so fucking good. Goddamn. I do need 60s though, for sure. Need 60s, need 40s, and that's gonna run me like $200. So I've actually considered selling all of my weights. I'm getting 2 of those fucking the adjustable dumbbells? Yeah, those things. It would take less space than me having 2 50s, 2 15s, 2 20s, 2 30s, 2 40s, and 2 60s. So I'd be better off just selling all those for something cheap. And then just getting those. Click, 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 click. Here's my 60-pound dumbbells. Click, click, 50, click, click. You get the gist. I feel like that'd just be so much more effective. Which I've thought of doing that for years, but just never really got to it. You know what I mean? Just never really went out of the way, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. But if I do end up getting 60-pound dumbbells, at that point there's no reason to have this many. I should just get the adjustables. It's a waste of space. Put your chest down? What the fuck are you talking about? Put my chest down. I just have a chest. The fuck? Never seen man tits before? What do you fucking take me for? That'd be like me telling your dad to put his gut down. He doesn't choose that. It's not his fault. And you never seen man titties before? I worked hard to get these, I'll have you know. I'm a skinny bitch. So any real mass is gonna make it look fucking incredible. Not my fault. So yeah, we'll swing the 50s around again in X variable amount of time, where X is a time inserted here, and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, I hope everybody's day is going pretty good. Everything's going wonderfully for you. This vacation is gonna be fucking great. I didn't even have intentions to stream tonight, but I was like, haven't done a workout stream in a while. Why the fuck not? I get to talk to you guys, see how everybody's doing, instead of the usual gaming stream. I usually do these fucking things just to myself. What is nice about this is that in between sets, I'm not just like looking off into space, like, just doing something. Keeps the body occupied. Able to chit chat, be weird, shit like that. I will say, I got this fucking, I got a grip strength trainer recently, give or take like 3 weeks ago. And there is a 300 pound, a 350 pound, and all the way down to 50 is what I'm getting at. I cannot squeeze that 300 fucking pound. I just can't do it. I do not have the strength, and I'm so happy to be able to say that, because I usually just blow everything out of the water, strength-wise. So it's nice to have something like a new goal, like be able to squeeze the 350 pound, because I'm able to do the 250. So arguably that's the forearm strength necessary to be able to hold 500 pounds. Cool, right? Neato. However, it's just nice. It's nice. I can't do it, and I'm really happy to be like, yo, I cannot do that. Now I have something to work on. I buy 50s because I'm capable and competent of using 50s, not because I can't. So to have something that has the ability for me to work up to is going to be super fucking entertaining, and keeps this whole workout shit engaging. It's a good way to scale where I'm at. I get a good understanding of what's going on. Fucking air pressure opened the door to the room my daughter's sleeping in, so I had to go over and close it. Yeah, pretty sad. I can show it to you. Well, I got it for really cheap. 1 second here. So this little fucking thingamajigger. Oh shit, where's my main thing? It's in here. Yeah. Anywho. So it's just this little fucking box. That's all it is, this little fucking box right here, okay. And you got your, trying to get out of the light. You got 350, you got 300, 250, 150, 50, so on and so forth. It's really good. Like, I'm totally serious. It's really, really good. I have the rice bucket thing too, and I absolutely love that fucking thing to pieces. I really do. It's great. But what I will say is there's not really like, you don't have a measured format if you're getting stronger. Typically we use that as a formal warm-up. This little guy right here. This is what I was talking about. So this weight is, what's missing from here? 350, 300. I think I just got the 200 pound on, so I can, do the 200, work up to 250, etc. But I cannot do the 300. And I was like, whoa, I feel bested. I really do, I feel bested. The other problem I have with this is it comes with a Allen key that I don't know what I did with. But once you get to that level of strength, these things, like, they twist off, they're supposed to, with a little, you got that little axle slot thing in there. That's not what I'm talking about, right? That looked dirty, by the way. But I gotta keep tightening it, and if you go too tight, you're gonna strip the thread, so you can't. So it literally gets to the point where the moment you get to like 200, 250, 300, is that when you squeeze it, the fucking thing wants to spin off. And it's not something wrong with the product, right? Like, it's not a product issue, it's just a strength issue. And I got this anticipating, like, oh yeah, this should definitely be able to deal with the suffrage that I can do. But you probably can't see it too well. But the fucking padding on here, you can't kind of see it. The padding on here cannot take how strong I could squeeze it. Literally. It's just unable to. So it's like, what in the fuck am I supposed to do? You literally reach a level of strength at some point. You may, I don't know. But you reach a level of strength at some point where you gotta get creative, which is why I did the rice bucket thing. So just bucket, here's a bucket, got rice in it, you just fucking squeeze at it and you just go to town. However, besides the point of that, it's just weird. You gotta find really niche ways to keep getting stronger once you get to that point. And it's super, super interesting. What else is interesting is I gotta find that Allen key. So I can tighten this back on. I don't want to put it in there all discombobulated and shit. is. So yeah, so like if I wanted to switch this little fucker to 300, just plop this bad boy in here. So imagine if this would be like the perfect commercial for like one of those like 10-second clips that they put on YouTube Shorts and shit. Right here, this would be it. Advertising their fucking product for free. But it doesn't matter. This little guy pops right off. I need that piece. That pops right off. Take this little fucking grippy thing, slide that off too, which kind of hurts. I've indented the piss out of it. Boom, that pops off. And then I need this as well. So I might turn this camera down so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. That's rolling away, but that's okay. So you need this piece, that little piece, obviously the screw. I'm only doing this because I want to use the 300 one. Now I got a nice little bicep pump on it, I'm going to use that. So lefty loosey, righty tighty, baby. Let's go. Get in there. Yeah, you do have to be mindful with it, because if you got a nice product like this, I'll fucking tell you though, you really don't want to ruin your thread. Because where the fuck are you going to find a strange ass screw like that? Like, that is designed for something like this. I'll tell you, this would be a good fucking commercial, let me tell you. But I just got this shit for relatively good price. I spent, I think, like $20 on it. The $20 for a grip strength trainer that goes that high at this durability is quite good, if you ask me, and the demand of the other amount of money I've spent on weightlifting shit, this is quite good. So I slide that thing out. Boom. And then there's that little fucker that you've seen before. Put this over here. Put that 300 on. I want to see how much oomph I got right now. I might be able to do it. Let's see. This part always did kind of suck. If this was an app, its interface would only be like fucking 5 out of 10. Like real shit. Like you can do it, but unless you've operated it a few times, it's still, even then, it's kind of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. But I love this little fucking thing. It's great. Really, it's great. This little thing right here can really put in some work on your grip strength for sure. Yeah, I can rip a card. I can rip a deck of cards and shit too. And shit like this was a big help to what got me to that level of strength in my forearms. For sure. Put that extra tight. Slide that on there. Beautiful. We'll do the other side. As you can see, not the easiest thing in the world to switch. I think it's designed to only switch when you're ready with that next level, which you do a good job of that, because I just not want to switch it. But who's afraid to spend a little bit of time on some shit, so that's what working out is, after all. For the greater good. For the greater good. Yeah, this is the 300 one. Right here. And I might not even be able to squish the fucking thing, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we'll find out. I love how that guy commented, put your chest down. Like, bro, I just have tits. What the fuck do you want from me? To put my tits away? Say that to your ex-girlfriend. Fuck, Jesus Christ. But yeah, this is your 300. Oh, I can. Wow. I'll be able to deadlift 600 soon. Holy shit. I knew it was coming, but goddamn. Yeah, this rubber grip is definitely not meant for the pressure that you have to apply at this. So I think it was just for people who really were only going to get to like 150. But once you take somebody who's a little bit more advanced, I don't know if this product is really like it, you know. It's still really, really good though. I'll let you feel your limit for sure. You know those like grip strength trainers that people have, the readers where like you squish the fucker and it'll tell you your number or whatever, whether it be like 100, 150, 180. I want to get one because I heard they're a pretty good price. I just don't know how good a pretty good price really is. Still very, very interesting. But I feel like something like that I would just use as a toy. Like, I'm not going to use it to see I'm getting stronger. I'm going to be like, I'm bored, let me squeeze this. You know, like boobs. It's just boobs. But for weightlifting. That's all it is. If you squeeze a boob like that, you're probably going to, you know, Yeah, I'd inevitably end up just using the thing like a fucking toy, like, ooh, let me squeeze. Oh, very cool. And I'll show it to my buddy. He's like, hey, look at this. Like, it's not really going to have a sustenance, a purpose to weightlifting, so. Yeah, this little fucker. It's great. It's great if you're looking to increase your grip strength. I mean, I love them. I paid next to nothing for the fucking thing. It's pretty cool. My daughter likes messing with it. She can't squeeze it, but it is still, like, really neat that she likes it. Yeah, she's inclined to like just anything, I guess, that Eddie uses, swear to God. Yeah, that was so fun to play with. I love that thing. But I would bring it to work, but again, it's just a little too busy at fucking working. Would you like in someone's hands around to steal it away from hide your mistakes, 'cause they'll find you, that you, and they said, if you know what that was, you're fucking goated. If you know what that song was, you probably got that like big dick energy, dog. Alright, I just gotta take these little fuckers off because I want to put my elbow brace thing on. Because swinging these 50s around for really long will absolutely obliterate your elbow. If it was a preacher curl, not so much, but I don't have a bench, so I'm not going to be doing preacher curls, unfortunately. They're actually kind of a bitch to put on. And it takes that swelling, or your pump, if you will, and it dies it down. ChaosCon, yo, what's cracking, man? How you doing? Oh, those games of Magic were fucking great, dude. It was super fun. Yeah, it takes that that swelling area and kind of lowers it down, which is good. It's good to have that, yeah, because you want the adenosines in your muscles and all that whatnot, which is part of what makes that pump happen. It's your blood for the most part, but still, just go with what I'm saying. It's fine. To alleviate that, for me personally, helps me out. Helps me go longer. That's what she said. But besides the point, let's get these little fuckers on. Yeah, I didn't get to like read what you had going on. I did see a little bit about like some poll or something. Chaos. I'll check that out later. I'll be sure I do, and if not, just fucking PM me or something about it. I got you. Because I've been down to play some more map. That'd be fun. And I'm on vacation now, so it'd be a pretty good time. It's timely. I got the time right now, so why not? I guess I don't normally do this on stream, but it is that time of year. This will be the first stream I've ever. Ben's can back this up. Any of my old viewers can back this up. Where I've done this shit shirtless, and I feel like a slut. But you know what? I don't really care. And Chris, yo, what's up, and Chris? How we doing, dog? I feel like a slut. But anywho, or another, it's just getting really hot. It's fucking spring. I don't know where everybody lives, but in New York, or deciduous forest that everybody loves though so much, especially the college students, it's spring. It's getting hot. It's getting very, very hot. It's beating the shit out of me. I'm fine. What about you? Doing pretty good, man. Doing good. Yeah, as I was saying, it's just hot. It is. It's hot. So this will be the first one I've done shirtless. I've been straying everything of my power to not do that, but I knew the day would come where I'm gonna eventually do it. It's just too fucking hot. So if you want to fucking be a simp or whatever, do your bidding. The reason that I don't like to do this, I've talked about it, is I don't want people coming to my channel specifically because it's like, hey, that guy's hot. You know what I mean? Makes me feel bad. It's hot as hell here. It's 35 degrees. Celsius, right? Celsius, yeah. Okay. Isn't that like 70, almost 80? Right? I mean, I'm doing quick calc, but isn't that like 70, almost 80? I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I just want to know. If you want to look it up, like what the fuck is, what's 35 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit, so I know what you're saying, but I think it's like 70, 80. I'm dying, bro. It fucking sounds like we're not that hot here, but like a month ago, no, not even, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, we were like 70 degrees, which is hot as fuck, if you ask me. Like, some people can take it, I can't. I used to be able to when I was younger, when I was outside fucking playing basketball and shit. I got old, my metabolism didn't go down, it flew up. And it just fucking hot. Hot as a motherfucker, okay? Let's get these things on. Let's swing these 50s around somewhere. Maybe a lot more. I don't know. Depends how I'm feeling. What weights are you lifting? The metal ones. Closer to 90. That's outrageous. You won't catch me lifting in that. I'll literally throw up. I'll get heat stroke. I've had heat stroke before. Just because I burn hot. I'm lifting the metal weights. But no, I started with 15s, which is lightweight. It's just to get some rep work in, warm up, whatever. 20s, warm up. That's all it is. Then 30s, which is starting to get there, but not really. And then 50s. So I'm about to do the 50s right now. I'm just weak. You're not weak. You're young. You're nearly a child. I'm not trying to mock you or make fun of you. You're nearly a fucking kid, dog. Who cares? You know what's not going to make you weak? But let me correct myself. You know what's going to make you weak? Staying weak and not training and things like that. Train. If you feel weak, make yourself not feel weak. Go train. At your age, give yourself not even 3-4 months. You'll probably have a whole ass six pack, or you'll triple your strength. It's always one or the other, or both, every single time. At your age, particularly, because you're what, like fucking 13, 12, 13, 11, whatever it may be. I think training young is really good for you. There's been studies that say you can stunt your growth. So, delve carefully, but I think for the most part, who cares? If you feel weak, go fucking get brolic. Like, it's really not that hard. You just lift heavy shit once, and then another day you lift heavy shit again, and then again. There you go. So I'm gonna turn this music up in my ear just a little bit. I go on to basketball. Oh, word, I got you. My parents won't let me go to the gym because they say I'm a kid. Well, you are a kid, but approach the conversation like, hey, if you don't want me to go to the gym, can you guys buy me weights? Like, you'd be very, very impressed how much you can do at home with only a 20-pound weight, if you get creative. If you take 20-pound fucking, I have them here. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. With just 20 pounds, and you do lat raises, you will absolutely get the biggest fucking shoulders of all of your friends. And I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm serious. A 20-pound lat raise is actually kind of a bit. Now, if we're talking curling at your age, pretty good, for sure. But not like incredible. It can help you get more leverage when you go down for a push-up. You can go further because you're using the actual dumbbell to hold. There's a lot you can do with that. Like, I'm totally serious. Just a dumbbell. Well, just two. Just a pair of dumbbells. You can do so much more. And if you genuinely were to go and get them, I could give you so many different things to do. It's not even funny. Like, I can get you you would get you jacked. I would just tell you the things you can do. Yeah, at a young age, I think it's best to start. I started working out essentially when I was 8, but I didn't start like weight training, like all that happy jazz until I was like 10, 11, somewhere around there. That's when I started getting into that type of stuff. And literally by like 8th grade, I was the most jacked kid in my grade. I'm serious. Like, I wasn't, by jacked, I don't mean like the strongest kid, but like, abs, the chest, the fucking, all that, like for the look. Yeah, I was wicked strong. I didn't do any sports in school. I was just doing antisocial. Straight up. I was too much of a fucking pussy. People scared the shit out of me. They still kind of do. It's my job to deal with them, you know what I mean? Just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, if I were you, if they're not gonna let you go to the gym, ask if they can buy you dumbbells. No, won't hurt. Like, I wouldn't go crazy. You don't get dumbbells. I wouldn't be like, yo, ma, yo, dad, go get me fucking 40 pounds of weight. Don't do that, because you're going to have to take forever to build up to that strength. Get something small. Get like 15s or 20s. Dead serious. Go get you like 15s or 20s, man. You can do a lot with it. You really, really can. You can do a lot with it. You'd be extremely surprised. Finally made a YouTube channel and posted a video of me grinding my rank through alchemy. Nice. I will say, alchemy, I'm not saying alchemy is bad. Let me just draw that line there. I'm not saying it's bad. Alchemy will draw less viewers than getting high in ranked, standard ranked. Because standard rank is the flex that people look for, not just for a video to watch, but for knowledge of the next potential deck they want to build or use in standard. So you got to go with what are people doing more of? Well, people are playing more standard than alchemy. Okay, then I should adhere to those more people. If your goal is views, of course. If it's just you want to just post, do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. Like, that's why I don't do weightlifting streams all the time. Because people are going to want to come to my channel for weightlifting. And it's like, I play Minecraft most of the time. Are you like, I really do. I play Minecraft. I like my video games. And when people come back and they're like, hey, where's that fucking jacked guy? It's the jacked guy is playing with an Xbox controller playing Minecraft. That's what that guy's doing. So it's really not that much. Dumbbells, if you did have intentions to get them in, Chris, they'd probably spend, I don't know what the fucking currency is where you're at, but comparatively to US dollars, probably like $40 tops. You can get 215 or 220-pound dumbbells. And I'm sure they can afford that. My channel literally started as a fitness YouTube channel. It did. But it feels very shallow for me to have people come here specifically to be like, hey, let's watch this guy lift weights. You know, I want to be an influence to allow people to know the direction to take their goal. Like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, do this. Oh, I'm trying to gain weight, do this. So Discord actually has a section on it specifically called Ask True for like fitness advice or anything like that, you know. Hey bro, hello from Fiji. Yo, you guys have the best water on the planet. We got little bottles of it. I'm just fucking with you. I know, that's the reverse distillation shit, reverse osmosis, yada yada yada, whatever it may be. Welcome to it, my friend. Hello, hello. Although I always crack that joke. Whenever I have somebody say hi from Fiji, that's my go-to. Is, hey, you're the guys with the fancy water. Yeah, welcome to it, my man. Hello, hello. Let's see, yeah, we're caught up, cool. Yeah, we can swing some 30s around. Why not? Go more strict form. Man, left is starting to launch. Look at that. Joining from, oh God, is that, I can't see that flag. You should come here and train with us. Everybody here is jacked. We play rugby. I actually got invited by the president of a rugby team in my area to join his team. So I'm not even kidding. Aussie? See, I was gonna say Puerto Rico, because it's hard to see the little emojis. I don't even need glasses or nothing. They're just hard to see, dude. That's all. Well, welcome to it. Fucking Aussie. All them crocodiles doing, mate. Doing pretty good out there. Oh, fuck. Hope everybody in chat's doing well. Have a great day in paradise to you. Yeah, we're gonna let that settle in for a bit. Play against Aussies too, that's so funny. Cross to you, card deck. I used to play football. Rugby is a rough sport. That's kind of why, I was thinking of doing it. I have my daughter and shit. I got too much going on to where, like, bodily injury, I gotta be precautious. I really, really do. I gotta be precautious. I can't risk, like, breaking a fucking arm and then being, like, half able to help out where I can with the kiddo and or just watch the kiddo. So, yeah, I gotta be very conservative of my health. As anybody really should. But if you're in that for money, yeah, you do it up, man. Go get rich. Doctors will take care of you, you know. Yeah. I'll tell you, man. And fucking sausage, egg, and cheese croissants. Sausage cheese croissants from Dunkin'. They slapped so good earlier. This shit was great. Used to play rugby too. Nah. But don't get me wrong, it looks fun. I think I'd have a super good time with it, and I could be rough, which I would love. But for the sanctum of keeping my body in one piece for my child, can't do it. It's not worth it. Just for me. I would understand why people would do it. It's just not worth it for me. Not at this stage of my life. By the time I'd actually be able to do that without running the risk of getting broken in half for my own stupidity, I'm gonna be, yeah, I just couldn't do it. That's what I'm getting at. I couldn't do it. Got a daughter. I gotta be very conservative, that type of stuff. Unless it gets me rich, then I'll go in there and clap bodies with people all day, but it's not right now, you know. There's a time and place, and my time is past on stuff like that. Well, so hitting those shoulders a little bit felt nice, but it won't be bad. Damn, this shit's so fucking light, because they are light. My god. The 15s are unbelievably fucking minuscule. Just fuck. Little baby weights for a little baby muscle. Shoulder muscles are small anyway, they don't need all that. They still need the targeting, but they don't need to fucking get absolutely ass wiped. Same with the biceps. People obliterate their biceps, there's not too much of a point. If you can get 3 super hard sets, problem's taken care of. You're gonna get all the growth you need. Yeah, if you're still here, I did have thoughts on playing rugby. I think I would have some fun with it. I do like rough contact sports, I really do. But that happened after my daughter was born, and it was just, at that point in my life, all I have to think about, including now, is my kid. And it's probably better off that way than even at the potential of making a lot of money doing sports. It's just like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? I don't want to be unable to pick up my child one day because I get an injury doing something retarded, you know? So, gotta care about my kiddo. Gotta always keep her in my mind. Shit tastes like fucking Pedialyte. Ugh. Salt. It's fucking salt. Hit these shoulders again. Let them breathe for a little while. They like click though. That's the other thing about getting old. My shoulders click. It's weird. That's also weird. The trap dance. So fucking peculiar. Just gross looking. Genuinely. It's like fucking Predator. Alien versus Predator. Right. That's about it for that. Good. I like push motions on my shoulders instead of pull motions, but pull motions definitely get that good oomph. That kick in the ass it needs for sure. It's pretty good for you. Definitely stretches the muscle more. A lot more. Having the tension against it versus pushing. Shoulders is one of those weird ones for sure, because you can either push or pull to grow shoulders. Arguably, it's much better to pull if you're doing single arm pulls, which is where, like, let's say you're angled this way, and then you pull up. That's probably amongst the best ways to really get your shoulders, because you're going from the highest tension point to the most contraction, from like way over here as far as you reach. So that includes with like cables. If you're working cables for shoulders, pulling from over here to over here is just an absolutely immaculate way to obliterate your shoulders. I'll tell you, a lot of people struggle with shoulders, as you should. It's a very weird muscle to work, but pulling is going to be better than pushing on that for sure. It's not even like a preference point. It just makes sense in the science of it all. How are you going to push something from over here and target your shoulder? You can't. So the biggest tension point is going to be over there, so you have to go like that. Yeah, I'll keep this fun jazz going. Probably hit 30s. Nice strict hammer curls. And then we might chill from there. We might just go play a Minecraft stream. So if anybody here wants to jump in on some Minecraft on the next one, because I'm a fucking nerd, then get with the program. Because these lifting streams are honestly kind of rare. I just do it to engage in my community, see how everybody's doing, check in on a more physical basis, see what everybody's up to. Not the worst I did out of the 50s, but I really want to get those extra sets in, so keep it nice, controlled, so. Get this music back up, though. I want to blast this shit in my ear. Look at that power belly come in. Bulk is bulking, bro. Yeah, that's about it. The left one keeps giving out quick. God damn. Maybe I should have eaten more. I thought I should have. But I still believe what I did. What I get. Energy reserves are low as fuck. Yeah, rugby does seem like a big old world of fun. But I feel like once you have kids, you can either stay fun and ever so slightly put your kids to the side, or you can just buckle down and do everything you need to for your kids. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, there's a level there. A personal accommodation that I'm not willing to do. I'd rather just do what I gotta do for my daughter, man. Chilling on it. She has to come first, my God. At least until she's in school. When she's in school, I can start doing things in the hour range where she is in school. But even then, that's just gonna be for financials. Go and get some fucking money up, all that happy whatnot, work as much as I can during that time. Sports and all that, that should have been a high school thing and into college and things like that, but we're pretty comfy cozy. Things are good. I'll take these fucking things off now. See how we're looking. That definitely would have brought the forearms down a bit, so that's good. I'm sweating now though. And that's why I took my shirt off. It's so fucking hot in this house. Christ. Priorities, right, mate? Hey, thanks a lot. It's just, you gotta. I mean, I get why people don't, sure, whatever. Like, I don't relate to them, but I get it. Like, who wants to be fucking responsible, you know what I mean? But, she gotta come first. And she'll be thankful later in life. I probably just obliterated your ear because I dropped my headphone. My bad. That was fun. I want to do one or a couple without that on. Because it definitely softened the area, so I have more on my forearms for sure. Now let's grab that squeeze thing. Just fuck around and chat with you guys. This is that 300 pound. This shit's fucking cracked. It really is. Got a lot of heads in here. To anybody who's new here, don't feel like you got a sub. Don't feel like you got all like. Don't do any of that shit. That's lame. Just hear me out. Trust me. It's going somewhere. Okay. You better have a fucking good day. Alright? Want no bullshit. I want none of that. If you're going to bed, you better have a good fucking day tomorrow. If you're just getting up, you better have a good day today. If you're at work, your shift might be shitty. Cool. But make it great. Uh, Go call a family member and make sure they're doing okay. Go check in on them. Call a best friend who you haven't spoke with in, like a year or so. Get in touch with that buddy who you got a funny memory with, and just tell him that you thought about that memory and you wanted to call and see how he's doing. Go fucking go show your people some love, man. I'll tell you, that's dying anymore. We're in a world of so much easy communication, and nobody's taking advantage of this shit. Go call somebody and let them know you care about them. Some real shit. Like, goddamn. I'm not saying that people are, only caring about themselves. I just think people have their priorities kind of out of line. You know what I mean? For the sanctum of everybody's mindset, people just called each other more often. They were like, yo, just thinking about you. Want to see how you're doing. Oh, doing good, man. What's new with you? Yada, yada, yada. That simple ass conversation, like, bro, you're gonna make somebody's week. Nobody checks in on each other anymore. When's the last time somebody checked in on you? Who's not your brother, sister, mom, dad, or creepy uncle? Go be that guy. Go fucking get out there. Love some people. Say what's good. Nod your head at a complete stranger. Let them know that we're all people. Because that love's dying out, man. Don't be that douche. Go fucking undouche society. Cancel culture made everybody hate each other. Creepy uncle. Yeah, creepy uncle, dog. Listen, if it's your creepy uncle, he's calling you. At least he's thinking about you. But we can get out there and be nice to people, dude. Everybody's so caught up in what they got going on, which is totally understandable. But everybody has 45 seconds for themselves. You can take that, go call a buddy, say you were thinking about them. We all got to work on something. So maybe it's not that. Maybe you do that every day, but you get the gist. This 300-pound one is fucking work. That's what this guy is. Holy fuck. Respect? Yeah, I'm trying. Thank you, my friend. That thing is wicked fucking bonkers. I want to get one of those where, like, you've probably seen them where you, like, open your fingertips. It kind of works up here and shit like that. I want to get one of those. All I have are squeeze ones. I don't have an open hand one. But meaning to get that. I was just talking to somebody at work about that. So that's what I want to do. So. It's that guy lifting weights on camera now. Squeezing things. Tell you what, man. I'm literally, like, I used to go on live streams where I had, like, let's say it was a chick stretching or something weird, and you had, like, 70, 80 people in there. This is no bullshit. I'm not making this up. I would go into a live stream and be like, attention all simps. Get out of here and go lift heavy shit, or just something crazy like that, and I would get banned from the live stream. And now I'm essentially one of those chicks waving their tits around and fucking being like, hey, go lift heavy shit, but do it because I said so. Like, get the fuck out of here. Go stop watching my shit. Go lift something heavy. Like, I'm on the same spectrum, but a different wavelength, if that makes sense. It's so interesting. Because I started doing this shit like 4, 5, 6 months ago. And I only started doing it because my buddy was streaming. And I was like, yo, when you get to 200 subs, I'll make it a point that I'm able to start streaming. That's the whole reason that this started happening. And then I got a wicked good relationship with my community. And now it's like, now I just keep doing it because of that. Like, I didn't anticipate this to actually turn into something I did. So it's funny how things come around. We'll just say that. It's very, very funny how things come around. Like, fucking hell, he's at 1,000 plus now. And I'm working my way to 500, and it's just like, for what? Like, I just talk to people. I just say what's up and play Minecraft and engage in normal conversation. And I guess I was just like, what the fuck's going on? Why is this happening? Like, that people say it's because of this, because of that, and I just think it's because my dick's small and people feel bad for me, honestly. Like, it genuinely has to be a little wiener thing. And, like, people feel that little wiener energy radiating off of me, and they're just like, this guy's worse than a cancer patient. We gotta sub to him before the little penis condition kills him. Like, Who knows? I think it's that. And, like, after the genuine assessment of my multitudes of scientists that I have hired to determine what is going on the YouTube platform and as to why I'm getting subs, they're all saying, well, this is their microscope, by the way. I think this is a problem, sir. And they give me a head nod if they point at my little penis. And I'm just like, bro, I hear this from everybody. But I think that's probably why I've been getting so many subs. It's crazy. Attention, little penis squad, I'll tell you. So, to everybody here who got one, remember, you're not alone. We care. We'll bond in unison and take down all the big dick guys in the world. Hey, wait. No, we're not gonna take them down. We're gonna, like, fuck them up. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rise against them. Yeah. Totally serious though. I don't know why. It got super popular, really, really fast. These streams here get an unbelievably large amount of views. Like, I guess I get it. Because it's just a guy talking to himself, sweaty, and squeezing the thing, or whether I'm lifting weights or flexing or being weird, or talking with the general cast of my community about how their lives are going. People like this shit. They really, really do. It's super interesting. It is. Like, I would probably come by a channel like this and hang out for a while, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, what is this guy talking about? What is this guy talking about? Oh, come on, I almost got it that time, come on. That's good enough. Fuck, that's amazing. Amazing. Also, I mentioned this earlier, at least to those of you who are here then, just look at the fucking bumps. Like, it's not designed to be squeezed that hard. They need stronger ones. They really do. They just need stronger ones. Okay, still bought it, and I bought it for cheap, so it's not that bad. Aye. Grab those 50s here after my forearms kind of breathe for a little. Swing those fucking things around again. Because why not? It's fun. Swing heavy things around for no reason. A little fucking tit action for you people. I learned a wave technique. Just that. Yeah. You're only going to see that few live streams. Dang, talk about grip strength. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. To be fair, though, like, that's the 300-pound one. So all that means is if you held 300 pounds like this, it's how hard you just have to squeeze your fist. That's, a lot of people don't know the implementation of what the weight on those grip strength trainers actually mean. When it's closed, that's how much squeeze strength is required for holding. Thank you, by the way. I do have some pretty strong forearms, I'm gonna lie. I do. For sure. You need to for calisthenics and shit like that. It's just required. But, oh, fuck, what was I saying? You made my brain slip, dog. Oh yeah, those things, they're very fickle. I'd say they're very, very fickle. So, if they were more rubberized and less like of a polyester, it'd probably work. Yeah, probably fine. Or if they were made, if they were made with the grip areas already implemented in, but I feel like they wouldn't do that just because everybody has a different hand size and hand shape, so there's that, sure. But I do want the hand opener one. That shit looks really fun. I feel like it's gonna be easy though, and then I'd get it and just be like, oh, this is fucking lame. Yeah. But yeah, that wave thing, bro. That's one of my favorite fucking tricks. It's a little harder to do with my right one because I have to do it like slower. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. That trick there. It took a while to be able to do that because like a lot of people do that shit. At least people who lift things like that can get to the point where they do that, but to actually do like a controlled wave is on some fucking next level bullshit. And the trap control is very weird. I'm gonna do that fucking gross shit where you just pop one out. But yeah, that chest wave, definitely one of my favorite things that I'm able to do now because it's just such a fucking cool thing. And when I'm at work, because I got man tits, it like comes out on my shirt. So sometimes I'll walk up to somebody and I'll do the wave and I can just get people giggling. It's a hell of a way to get a good mood going. in people in a way that's not too boastful. A little bit boastful, but it's not like, hey, I'm a prick. It's like, hey, look at what I can do. This is funny. It makes people laugh. People like that. The other one is that's another True Gamer exclusive for you. Yeah, I beatbox, I lift heavy shit, I play Magic, eat a lot of food. Yeah. What's up? Welcome to it. Sekradot. Hello, my friend. It's good. And because I can bounce my tits on command, and I can beatbox, something really, really funny I'll do at work is I'll fucking beatbox. I'm like that type of shit, bro. That gets people rolling. AYG does the same beatbox, but with a flute. Oh, I just made that up, so I'll take that. That's some good boots and catsin, bro. That's so fucking funny. I feel like that's every beatboxer's like first genuine fucking thing that they'll learn. The form is getting sloppy though, so should probably drop down to the 30s. Yeah, form's getting too sloppy. I'm not willing to accept that. That was so cool. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, that'll do it. That about broke the camel's back. That was good. That was real fucking good. Thank you, though. Thank you. Yeah, I've been beatboxing for a long time. I only do it here and there just to bother people that make a funny noise now. Goku? Is that the Goku? Are you that fucking dude who spirit bombed my planet, dog? Listen, Goku. All due respect, drop the Super Saiyan for a moment. Calm down. Don't blow up Earth. Chill out. Just breathe. Freeze is gone. You already handled that. We're on to season 2. Worry about Cell. Enjoy life for a little. What? What do you mean? How's your name Goku when you didn't get that reference? Ah, fuck. Don't blow up my planet. Why, bro? Because I don't want you to blow up my planet. Ugh. I was just fucking with you. You were supposed to be like, don't do that to me. Oh, Goku. Yeah, Goku. Your name's fucking Goku. Ay. You're killing me. Yeah. I feel like you'd catch a Ninetales in Pokemon and then not name it Naruto. That's the type of guy you strike me as. Maybe you're just a MIB agent trained to speak the beatbox language. Yeah, that That's literally just how we say hi. By the way, if we have a language that long, then it's going to be hard to translate. You know what I mean? Keeps it hard to have an easy translation on manuscripts. Oh, Men in Black was funny. Hi, hello again, Goku. Welcome back from the land of 2 comments ago. It is so good to see you again, my friend. My jolly G Willigers, have we missed your presence? Tell me, Goku. Tell me everything. How was your morning, afternoon, evening, and night? How was your midnight? Tell me your early morning or extremely late night. Tell me how that went. Everything. We have 38 people wondering how it went. And I would be so pleased if you could just tell us if one of those time intervals was good. Because I need to know, and they need to know. Please. Take the floor, sir. Oh. Goku with the Goku picture is fucking fire, though, I'm not gonna lie. Have a really good morning. Good. If you had a good morning, I had a pretty good morning, too. My morning technically started, like, actually about stream length, right? Yeah. My morning has been beautiful, fantastic. Best thing going. It started about when I got out of work. And I got out of work at 3, 4 in the morning. So in other words, I've been up all night. I subscribe to you. Thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that. I don't try to chase subs. I think people just kind of like it. And it's like, this is calm. And they end up subbing. I don't ask for subs. I actually tell people not to sub and go get a job or get a life or fucking, you know, hey, go make a ton of money and then come back to me or get ripped or go hang out with your family or call your friend or things like that. I'm like anti-sub. Like, don't sub to me. Go do push-ups, come back and see if you still feel that way type shit. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm not going to cut the stream, but I have a mild problem. I got to put my phone on the charger. And it's at 5%, so I really got to put my phone on the charger. So I might take you guys for a short walk over here. I'm going to shorten this, so bear with me. Shorten this down. Yep. You guys are on the floor now. Okay, now if you give me just a moment so I can make sure everything here is accommodated. How do I do this? Just bear with me. I know it's a very awkward angle, but I believe in you guys, and I think you can do this. Okay, I think you can do this. I didn't break this. It's supposed to come out. I just don't know how it slides back in. Whatever. You guys are coming over here. Hey, it's me, Goku. Hey, Goku. Welcome back to the very same stream you were at. Connoisseur of True's Place. Bro, my apartment is so small. My kitchen, dining room, and living room are all the same room. If that puts anything into a scale for you. Very, very small living space. Very small living space. We don't need much. Alright, so if you give me 1 second, like I said, I'm going to have you guys at this awkward angle. So just bear with me. Does this also just pop off like that? This is a true fixing the thingy-majigger stream now. That's what this has become. It's so weird. How did it pop out like that if I can't put it back in? That's what she said. What? Hey, okay, I got it. Alright. Subscribe, bro. You know, I feel like every time you say you subscribe, that I feel like I almost got another subscriber. If you could subscribe twice, 3, 4, 5 times, that'd be great, but you can't. You can subscribe once. So, by you telling me to subscribe multiple times, I could pretend that you subscribed multiple times. So the other problem is usually I have to put this sideways to plug it in, because this is my phone stand here. I will figure it out in accords. I think I could just slide this up a tiny bit, and that should do it, right? Yeah, it's not too top heavy for it, so turn you guys sideways for a moment. Turn you back. There you go. Salid. Khalid. Porque. Porque. You're speaking Spanish now? Porque? I thought porque would. Oh no, I guess that's one word. And it's super funny. Alright, let me turn this fan on or do something to cool myself down, because I am hot as shit right now. This is incredible. Jeez. Yeah, give me 1 moment. Yep. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, fuck, I stink. Jesus Christ. Porque es why? Yes, it is. I know that. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Tú mucho bien? ¿Tú mucho bien, amigo? Yo hablo poquito español. Poquito. Why, tú? Así. 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 Yo hablo poquito. Poquito. No, yo no hablo mucho, amigo. Porque tú loco. Tú lo que es. Yeah, and that's where I'm like, I don't know what that means. Right there. That's my line. Right back to English. Yep, it is. So, oh, this is an interesting thing to bring up, but nice flip flops. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. There's a whole story as to why I have these flip flops, but we're not going to get into that this stream. It's super fucking funny. Then you know exactly what the flip flops mean. Tired equals, is it so cansado, or is that overkill for the appropriate accent? Cansado means is it cansado? Cansado? Like I feel like every time I actually use the accent, that I either overkill it or over Americanize it. Yeah? Oh, okay. Well, I am actually Puerto Rican. I'm 100%. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm 50%. So I feel like that's part of the reason I can roll my tongue, or that superstition. I don't know what cansado means, but cansado means tired. Desafortunadamente, mi español es muy mal. English only for me. Tu habla poquito. Tu translation. Poquito. Desafortunadamente, mi español es muy mal. Muy malo. Poquito. Like, muy mal versus poquito. Muy mal sounds like too negative towards yourself. You're better off saying poquito. Just a little Spanish? Yeah, I'm serious. I don't speak that much Spanish. I could do well enough to tell somebody, hey, I don't speak Spanish that well. I only speak a little. How's your day going? Oh, that's cool. Those type of things. The very base minimum way to tell somebody I don't speak Spanish, but I hope your day's going good. And then lo siento is more like like I feel for you. Like it's not like I'm sorry because it isn't I'm sorry, but it's much more informal. It's like more of a kind of like I was saying, like I feel for you. Muy mal is very bad. Yeah, yeah. So to say yeah, muy mal. Yeah, you're better off saying poquito. Know any German? 99999. No, not really. No, no, I don't. Hablas español? Yo hablo mucho estúpido, amigo. Yo hablo mucho estúpido. Oh, yo amigo habla mucho español. Mucho español. Yo amigo mucho bonito. Are you truly a true gamer? So listen. Kari Vaggio, or Vaggio, because I know that sounds worse. Listen, I've been waiting for somebody to come by here. All of my streams, all of them, except two, this being the third one, are gaming streams. Every single fucking one. You are coming across the very third weightlifting stream that I have had on this channel, ever. The rest I'm just eating a retarded amount of food or doing something ridiculous. No, I game. That's what I do. I game and I lift heavy shit off camera. Yep. That's what I do. I game and I lift heavy shit off camera. KBN. KBN? Isn't that like why good? KBN? That don't sound right. You are a gamer. No, if you check my channel, if you check the shit on my want to learn some basic stuff, no, definitely not on a live stream. I think there's apps that'll perform that better, man. I'm good. I do know basic stuff. I do know the basic stuff of Spanish. There's so many apps that take care of that better. K means how. So yeah, how good? Bien means good. Yeah, I know that. So oh, you're saying how good did that? Oh, I pick up what you're putting down. I mean basic German. Oh. Nah, I'm chilling. That if I know German, I feel like I would sound so unbelievably aggressive when I spoke that language. I think most of German genuinely sounds very, very aggressive. I'm not saying like they're always being hostile, but my God. Spanish is weird. They pronounce things backwards. They do. Yeah, I believe it's the noun and then the verb. right? Or something interesting like that. The structuring of their sentences is interesting. And I think how they have masculine and feminine is also interesting. And what else is more interesting is that English is considered a harder language. Yeah, if you're not for real, like type shit. Yo habla un poco, pero yo sabré ismo. Soy gringo. Soy gringo? Man, fuck you. Fucking puto. Nah, we're not about to that. I'm not making myself look like a fool. I mean, that translator on the keyboard goes a long way. We'll just say. Yeah, true. XD. We'll have a great day. You better have a great day. Adjective, noun, verb. Scratch that. Reverse. Verb, noun, adjective. Verb, noun, adjective is English. I jumped the. Fuck, you're right. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Translator, what translator? You're not typing that. Are you typing that? Okay, maybe you are typing that. Well, it depends on what type of phone you got. I got a translator right on my fucking keyboard. That thing is fantastic. It's fantastic. Sometimes masculine and feminine rules don't always work. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, like bonita versus bonito. Because I feel like based off your tone, you could be calling somebody like a handsome chick or like a yeah, you know what I mean? Like there's some things that are like wonky. But those are helpful for jokes in Spanish, like Spanish jokes where you're like saying not to get canceled, but like if you're saying something about let's say if you're making a gay joke in Spanish, you could say like bonito about a beautiful man. You know what I mean? And beautiful is not exactly like left to the censorship of being defined as only a female in things like Spanish. Although typically we'll adhere to in English, if you hear somebody say a beautiful man, you'd imagine like a model, not to actually be like correlated with a good looking man, but like a soft looking man. Sounds so weird. Bonito, beautiful, yeah. But as you got bonita as well, bonita, which I just don't say. I only say bonito. Anything for the general, the most part, about 90% of Spanish, if it ends with O, it has caliente. Caliente. Okay. Like if it ends with an A, you should use LA, but it doesn't always work that way. Are we talking about Pig Latin now? NK uye understand way, atwe I'm way ingsa? Like, what confuses me is masculine versus feminine words ending with E. In Greek, nouns are also frustrating. So, interesting thing about Greek is I learned a lot about the Greek language. Like, a ridiculous amount. Because you can quite literally make words in English that are actual English words if you understand the prefixes of Greek language and how it transcribes over to English. And that is a genuine ass fucking mira. Yeah. Like, chica, did you play Roblox? Not a Roblox guy. Yeah, so like, very long story short, I'm extremely educated on language. That does not mean I can speak them. If you know what I mean by that. Like, I understand the makeup of what the English language is and as to why it is the way it is. So I like languages that are a collaboration of other languages to make them work. So like once you get to like Chinese or Japanese or like Islamic or like it almost looks like symbols, although Islamic almost looks like a kind of cursive. Uh, that's where I kind of stray off into yeah, I don't know what this means direction. Yeah, bro. No sé son palabras. Geez, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I think you just made me say a slur. Como mira. Yeah, nope. Nope. But yeah, I'm very educated on language, if that makes sense. I can't speak a ton of languages. I really can't. I can only speak, oh, I don't know, fucking English. But I do think it's neat how languages come to be. Like, it's just like this parent, this parent, this parent, this parent, boom, baby, boom, English. Super cool. A great majority of English comes from Greek. I already know that. Yes. Like, that's why I was talking about the whole, like, prefixes earlier and things like that. Yep. My teacher taught us that once you learn to train your ears to notice similarities, you can easily understand some words. Yes. Like French to Spanish is very, very similar. It is. As to like, if you look at the difference from French to English versus Spanish to English is much more similar as to more of our languages here's to being from Spanish orientation rather than French, but there is a tiny bit of French. I would say Greek definitely takes like when you hear somebody who you find I just know English, bro. Literally, I just know English. I'm not kidding. I do not know any other languages. Studying wise, I've studied language, but studying language doesn't mean oh that was for Hayes. Never mind, scratch that. Yeah, I just know English. But if you hear somebody who's using like Latin origin terms in English, we tend to correlate those people with being profound. Like you hear like Aristotle, and we'll just go with other Greek philosophers because I don't remember all their fucking names, okay? People who we look at and view as highly intelligent tend to talk in a way that is correlated with Latin prefixes and things like that. Yeah. Oh no, I only know Spanish and English. All right. Me too. Yeah. So it's interesting to get into that conversation because like now that I've been so long out of it, it's kind of just stuck with me. But like if I say certain words, I kind of get what it adheres to in the pieces of the puzzle that made English. Used to know Japanese. Boku wa makara wa ikiwara kananda. Watashi wa nara o kurosu desu. Suki desu. Suki desu. Yeah. There might be one person who knew exactly what I said and where it's from, and they're laughing their fucking balls off right now. For sure. There's no way. There has to be one person who got it. And if they didn't, I'm that guy. Yeah. Atashi wa nara o kurosu desu. Boku wa makara wa ikiwara kananda suki desu. Yeah. Yeah. I know my pronunciation of it is all the way down the chimney, and that's fine. But if somebody can speak Japanese, they would know. Dang True is also a Rosetta Stone. No, no, I just know a few niche areas of stupid things that make me appear smart, but I just know tiny trinkets of a bunch of things. Yeah, how's that phrase go again? How's that phrase go? Oh, fuck. A jack of all trades is a master of nothing. I'm the jack of all trades, but I do have a few masteries, and it's very selective. I'm Goku Ultra Instinct. That reminds me of like if Goku makes me think of rather if Goku were to be put in something like Killer Instinct. Wah! Watashi no Oshiru o Tibeste Karase? Go get a life, bro. I work more than you, have clammed more pussy in my life than you can envision, and have a daughter who will grow more beautiful than any girl you'll ever adhere to be able to get. So keep in mind when you come in here that I make more than you, I'm stronger than you, I articulate better than you, and it's also possible that I'm more humble than you. So you know what I do when I go into live streams? I ask these people, hey, what's your favorite sandwich? And you say, go get life in the most perfect English I've ever heard. You should go out, write poetry, make screenplays into your 40s and 50s, realize you actually had no talent all along, reach an end of the life crisis because you're going to make bad decisions that directly impede your health, and then nearing the end of your long, dreary journey, remember this live stream and that I'm still going to say, I love you, and I hope your day is awesome, mate. Am I a legend? I bet you're a good dude, dog. Oh, you have a daughter? I do. I do. I made her all by myself. Yeah, she's fucking awesome, dude. She's 13 months pushing. No, no, actually, no, she's fucking 14 months here soon. My God. Uh, yeah, no, it's crazy. The Sele me sandwich. What the fuck is that? He will find you and he will get you. Yeah, yeah, I will find you. I won't get you. I'll just find you and be like, yo, you're that fucking guy, aren't you? Cool. Salami. That's what you meant, salami. By yourself? Man, I want to be like you when you grow up. No. Oh, that's what you're saying. No, I'm not raising my daughter alone. No, no. The mother of my child and I stay together. We do. We're not together, but we're making it work, and we're cordial with each other. We try to be. Who do you miss? You, Kevin. You, Kevin. I've been waiting for you this whole fucking time to get here. You're finally here, Kevin. I was missing you. Yeah, I was, bro. He missed me. Goku, no, no, Goku. Your time passed after season one. Okay, we're over you. Kevin is the new man. Oh my bad. You said you're yourself, so I assume good on you. Yeah, no. So like by myself, I mean Did I say by myself? What you mean? I miss you too, bro. That's what's up, Kevin. Thank you. Got you. Are you a fan of Elon Musk, the number one gamer billionaire? Oh, the guy who signed like Adolf Hitler? Yeah, he's a pretty good dude. He is. I know he didn't mean to do that, and the look on his face said, "Oh fuck," but very, very, very intellectual, man. People treat rich people like Elon Musk like they're a businessman, as if he's a Trump. Elon Musk is a genuine genius. A genuine, just incredibly intelligent individual who's not afraid of criticism and not afraid to take what others say seriously and adhere to that and use it and experiment with it. And if it works better than his, he's okay to admit that. That's what makes him so susceptible to becoming victorious in anything, is that he can take criticism without a problem. He can take suggestion, he can take this and that. He's willing to try and sample things. When people are just brick walls, like, no, no. What's a piece of advice you've received that you've always kept in mind? My best friend told me something about a month or two into me first meeting him, and he used to always say it because I didn't realize how much of a type of person like this I am. And he would always say, it's not that serious. And he would say it and he would mean it. He wouldn't say it aggressively. He's gay, by the way, so I gotta put on my gay voice. It's not that serious. Okay, no, that just sounded like a fucking that. All right, that's not a good gay voice. But he used to tell me it's not that serious. And although he probably doesn't even know that that held that much meaning to me, but ever since he said that, like I view a lot of situations and I'm like, is this really something that important right now at this very moment? Is it gonna matter tomorrow? If it does, okay, maybe it is a little serious, but it allowed me to really view things in a calmer perspective that sat very well with me. This is Elon Musk. This is Elon Musk. Where are you from? I don't know. This is Elon Musk. That was a very thoughtful answer. I will subscribe. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate that. This is Elon Musk. Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't have to subscribe, but thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, when you said this isn't this, well, it's not that serious. Like he said that to me a lot of times, and I feel like when he stopped saying it as often, I was like, maybe, maybe I'm doing something right. Like I was very hasty with becoming reactive, not in an aggressive way. It wasn't even like that. I was never like jumping the gun and being mean. Holy fuck, Anonymous, where have you been? Anonymous was here when I first started live streaming, and I was eating a fucking Subway sub, and that motherfucker right there was playing a racing game. He was the only one in my stream, and we were just talking while I'm munching on my sub and he's playing his game. We pretty much had a video call where only he could see me. Holy fuck, dude. That guy, that's that guy, pal. That's that fucking guy, right? That's the guy. Remember that. But, anywho, yeah, back to it. When he started saying that less, I was like, maybe it's kind of right. He's made a few bad decisions in his life. I'm not knocking him, I'm just throwing it out there. So, like, for that to come from him, and I knew that it actually held weight, I was like, yeah, I need to chill sometime. So I did. It's been good. Hello, repentance. How do you do? I subscribe you. I subscribe you. Haha, bro. I remember that night. Biz, bro, Life G. Yeah, no worries. Good to see you again. Yeah, same here, man. Just working all the time. Daughter's getting older. Same old shit. You know how it goes. And I have to leave. Bye, Goku. It's been nice having you here. Uh, wish you a good night. Happy you can come on one of the rarest streams I do. I subscribe now. Holy fuck. Well, thanks. Thanks. Appreciate that. You don't have to. Thank you. Mm. This is kind of what I'm talking about. I get subscribers for nothing. I don't know what I do. I just kind of sit and fucking say words and eat food or lift shit or play Minecraft. And people are just like, I like this guy. You have charisma. It's just, I think it's, oh, okay, hear me out here. Maybe, perhaps, okay, maybe. But I lean on because I care. You just be yourself or, yeah, type shit. I don't know. I think because I care definitely goes a long way. What is your religion? D's. D's. I'm of the D's religion. I am from the Mind Goblin Academy. The dragons? No. Not a lot of people are familiar with that one, but that's fine. It's a whole thing. D's nuts. Are you making fun of my religion right now, Control? Is that what's going on? Are you taking my religion and crumpling it like a piece of paper and spitting it on the floor? Jesus Christ. I am Muslim. Well, that was a poor time to say that. Allah. Uh, I am Muslim. You know what? One of my closest buddies is Muslim. When I first started streaming, me and him used to talk all the time. We used to do co-streams and shit like that. And we would just chit chat back and forth, and he would educate me a lot on his religion. And it was very, very interesting to listen to it. And I am. You're also Muslim. Hey, very cool. Yeah, no, it was super interesting to talk to him about it because I don't knock anybody's religion. I just listen. I just educate on that type of stuff. I've learned a lot about Muslim, well, like anything Islam correlated, stuff like that. Uh, and I am, you're secretly a bard? I am a bard. I just don't have the little, you know, guitar. Do I have a chance to make you Muslim? No, no. That doesn't mean I dislike your religion or anything like that. Just no. My biggest influence is my daughter, and that's the thing that I need to appraise and look up to, you know. So I will pass on that. But I do appreciate your kind offer, my friend. I'm good on it though, you know. No, I just am. I am. Oh, like you just are. Like you're that guy. How much do you worship Bat Bat? Oh man, I'm not trying to smile because I feel like that's something to do with your religion. I don't. Your beatboxing is your instrument of choice. Funny story. So when I was very young, I was in like fourth grade. This is not made up. This is legit. I'm not going to say the name of the school because I do want to protect the integrity of them. I don't want them to look bad. I joined a club. The very first club I ever joined was band. Okay, because I was a very antisocial kid. My fucking grandmother was telling me I gotta get out there and make friends and shit. So I go to join band, and they give me a trumpet. They give me the stupidest fucking instrument that there is. That little like that shit. Okay, that shit. They gave me one of those. I go home with it. I practice with it, and it breaks. So we look at where the snapping point was, and there was rust. So they gave me an old fucking trumpet that's been used, wasn't cleaned properly, and had been lowly maintained, like to the lowest degree it could be for it to be rusting as a fucking brass instrument, for Christ's sake. So we bring it back to the school. The school says we're responsible to pay for it. And, well, by we, obviously she, because I was a child. I was literally in like fucking third or fourth grade. Give it back. And I was heartbroken because they were pretty much trying to make it seem like it was my fault that I broke it. And then as I got older, I was like, I had nothing to do with that. There was rust on the fucking instrument that they provided me. So since then, I've not played any instruments. No, because that really left a firm imprint on me. Like, yeah, that sucks. It was like my first time trying to get out there, you know. The Islam is a religion of truth, frankly, because I love you greatly. I do. Okay, I really do. This is not the stream to preach religion. I'm not saying that to knock your religion. I'm saying it because there could be a Christian here. There could be an atheist here. There could be somebody who's monotheistic here. And to push whether it is your views, your agenda, your political points on others, not for it. I do respect your religion. We don't gotta cast it here. You're good, man. It's not gonna sway me, but I do appreciate it. Hey, Dad. Yo, what's up, my son? How you doing? Yeah, that really fucking that threw me off the bar with that trumpet breaking. I was heartbroken because I was like, fuck me. You know, I was like, oh man. So I thought I was gonna go out there and socialize and make friends, but my trumpet broke, and my heart broke into a million pieces. And it wasn't until about like 3, 4 years later that I was like, I want to do something. So I picked up beatboxing and lifting heavy shit. And over the years I've been doing it, it just fucking ended up turning into something. It really did. Like I'm kind of jacked. I can kind of beatbox and give you guys some light for it. Like things happened over time. So let that be a point to you that uh, ironic, 'cause I'm a Christian watching this, just coming to say God bless. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, you know what? Thanks. I appreciate. I think God bless is much more atypical and non-religion oriented to say, especially in America, that people say. It's just like a thing that people like. Somebody sneezes and people say "God bless you." You know what I mean? So that's just kind of like a common ordeal. Your trumpet is in a musical instrument, or is that like code for something? No, trumpet, like a genuine musical instrument. Like I had a trumpet that was given me from the school. It was poor quality, broke, and the school blamed me for it. And then they kicked me out of band, and I didn't do anything wrong. I was always a good kid until like, mm, I'd say like as I was entering high school, I was getting a little bit more troublesome. Sure, somewhere around there. That is ironic though. That's so funny. I didn't know you played the trumpet. That's interesting. I played it for literally 2 nights and then it broke. So I know I didn't play the trumpet. Still working out though? Nah, man, I'm shelling that. I got a pretty good workout in my shoulders a little bit. Got some forearm action. Honestly, for a while, I'm about to bring that grip trainer over here and squeeze. But it's so hot in my house and I already worked the area that. And my radiator is right here. Every fucking. That's also a toilet. I poop in that. Every time I stream, this is the chair I sit in. That's my fucking radiator. Do you have any idea how hot I am all the time? Well, true. Why don't you sit over there? I'll show you why. I'll show you. It looks like a mess. It's really not. Honestly, it's really not. This is where baby sits to eat food. Got a sign, hey, to working out though, yeah. Clothes, whatever. I don't want all that stuff in the background. This is the most calm background that I could provide you with. And it's right here with the radiator. God will grant you success, God willing, because I see that you have acceptance and good thinking. Well, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more awesome content. Yeah, do a control set, or I will start to eat paint chips until I inevitably become more and more retarded by the second that you're either going to laugh with me or laugh at me. Keep that in mind. Okay, so do what she said. Bro, did you move? This looks like the same spot I saw you in last. You know what it is? It's that I got the fucking phone stand since then. That's what it is. So you're just higher up. That's all it is. You're up about a foot from where you usually would be. And you're at a more downwards angle. So you can almost see my wiener. Let me fucking cover it up. I unliked Noah. I'm gonna kiss your mom on her gorgeous fucking lips, all right? And then I'm gonna kiss you goodnight and read you the best bedtime story you've ever heard. Okay? Okay. God will grant you success. God will. Doesn't Noah? Why? Yeah, Noah. Why? Why would you take your beautiful thumb back? I needed it. I needed it for you to do that to me. I play Minecraft. I also play Minecraft. If you click, it should be up there somewhere. I don't know if it's mirrored from your guys' peripheral, but if you click that little icon, that profile, you can in my what is that called? Because I always call it my links, but I think it's called the bio, and then the links is in the bio. But yeah, if you click up there, click my name, click the picture, whatever else, go to bio, click the links. You can just add my Microsoft from there. You literally just go to the internet. How do I reach your physical level? Oh, we'll get to that in a second. Pain and misery and discipline and headaches and chronic depression and feeling like a skinny bitch your whole life. That will do it. Fear of getting beat up. There's a lot of reasons. But yeah, you click that in the bio. There's going to be a Microsoft little thingamajigger. It just says Xbox account for Minecraft. Click it. You just got to enter your Microsoft information online. It's going to be in your whether it's your Chrome or whatever internet search field you use, it'll go there. And you can add me from there. It's pretty easy. I would suggest to during a Minecraft stream, it's easier since you are subbed. You say, I will do what you say, and I'll smart you. Hey, you can, yeah. So what I did is, people say eat a lot. Yeah, eat a lot. Don't try to eat like 3 big ass meals a day. Eat like 5 normal meals to start. Put yourself in a position where as long as you keep on that path, you're bound to win. Bound to win. I gotta go take a swim in cold water. I've been hitting the gym for a minute, elbow. Yep, I agree. Physical exertion is a great way to handle depression. It really is. It makes you feel good. It gets that cortisol flowing. Well, not. It gets that, oh, fucking Jesus Christ. It gets that dopamine flowing. It gets all them chemicals that ordinarily you would be producing, but you don't because, we're in a society with so much technology. get out the dopamine loop, get out there and get yourself into a better one. Relative to that, I think it for the vast majority, people say, well, go lift heavy shit. I'm the guy who says that. But in the base science of it all, it starts with eating more of the correct stuff. Like, people with a really shitty diet have a hard time switching to a really good diet, not because their body can't process it, but because you're eating more than you thought you would be. And reach like here's a cookie. Here's like three cookies. Do you have any idea how much fucking fruit you can have instead of those three cookies? Like caloric value, calorically, it would blow your mind. You would fucking shit your brains out to find out how much more you would eat to get to that level of calories. Uh, I'm trying to think of a basic instance. A whole chicken breast typically has about, well, a chicken breast has 200 calories per serving. A chicken breast is probably about 300 calories tops. If you had three cookies about this size, this little fucking about this size is probably going to round you out. Depends on the cookie, obviously, and these are variants. I would say you're probably going to run you about like 700 calories. So you can have a whole ass chicken breast and have less calories than you would with three cookies. And it's like, how many cookies could you eat? Probably a lot. Good luck digging through that many calories worth of chicken breasts. Like, you'd be very impressed how much whole food you can consume. Sometimes depression is just boredom for lazy people. Yeah, yeah. I think people getting depressed in today's world comes from overstimulation and so much to do, yet instead doing so little. Not like procrastination, but like you have all these choices of things to do, and you lean on phone or social media or this or that or whatever else, and then you look around and it's like, I could have done this today, I could have done that today. I think a lot of depression comes from looking back on what could have been done and you didn't do that. And then that cycle repeats until it bottles up. I, well, if I, for example, wanted to embrace your religion, what would I have to do to adhere to? My religion? Oh. I would rewatch that part of the stream. I did not say an actual religion. I said D's and then Mind Goblin and Bofa and Drow. I didn't say Bofa, and I said of the Dragon Lore. Yeah, no, that was all like D's nuts jokes. I don't have a religion. I don't. I'm educated on religion. If that means anything, but I feel I'm only educated because I think it'd be stupid to say no unless I look into it and have an understanding. Chicken, ava, like avocado. Oh, avocado. Why can I not English? Tuna, eggs, minimal pasta, high protein diet is best. Yeah, and be conservative of your tuna intake. Minimum salt, black rooibos tea. I think lots of salt. That's where we can defer. I think you need more salt than the average person would. Black roast tea, lots of water, low sugar intake, depends the source of sugar, and exercising 5 times a week at least. I disagree. I think 5 times is too much. Depends what your exercising is, for sure. I think somebody can get away with like 3 days, 4 days, especially starting if you're trying to get their strength up, because you need a lot of recovery. Let me I'll let you know something that I found out, give or take about 3 weeks ago, which I kind of knew, but I guess I didn't absorb in the way of knowledge that it was meant to be absorbed. Is let's say you're 180 pounds and you go work out at the gym and you reach a new PR and you recover and you then become 181 pounds. The time frame from you to go from that 180 pounds to that 181 pounds is X, where X is, let's say 3, because I need to give you a unit of sorts. 3 weeks to fully recover, which is high, but just bear with me. There's a reason that I'm saying it like this. If you take somebody who was 220 pounds, they go to the gym, they hit a new PR, they achieve the exact same thing that the person who is 180 pounds is. And that person who's at 200 pounds, 220 pounds, whatever number you want to put there, it's fine. It just has to be higher than 180. And they go from 220 pounds to 221 pounds after reaching the new PR, after the same amount of recovery. Now, that is the divergency. It cannot be the same amount of recovery. It has to be or has to be more. So as to somebody who's 180 pounds needs to recover, let's say for 3 weeks, which is high. I'm just making up the number. Bear with me. Somebody who's 220 pounds is gonna have to recover for 4 weeks. Point is of the message is the stronger you get, the bigger you're getting, the more you maintain, the less you have to work out to maintain that strength. Oh yeah, that's true. I've been gymming as opposed to training body weight, and the difference in recovery time is crazy in comparison. And yeah, I'm seeing the results. It's been 2 weeks. I'm seeing the results, and it's been 2 weeks. 714 of training. That's the part that's stumping me. I don't know what you mean by 714 of training. In Islam, you must say, "I bear witness that there is pray, abandon sins, and supplicate, and you will be in harmony. God's willing." I have read that line before. Yes, I have read it. Uh, so yeah, the bigger you get, what I'm trying to say, the bigger you get, the even more important recovery. 7 out of 14 days. Gotcha. The bigger you get, the even more important recovery is. In fact, it becomes more important than the actively working out. So what does that mean for somebody who's trying to get stronger? Is if you go from 150 pounds to 160 pounds, you don't need to train more. You need to train less. You literally have to train less. Have to. That is not a opinion, that is the base of science of how much you are needing to recover as the unit of weight increases. So if you're 140 pounds and 150 pounds, eat more. Yes. Train more? No. Train harder? Yes. Train more? No. Higher intensity? Yes. More weight? Yes. Train more? No. You have to train less when you get to those levels, and that is genuine nature. If you don't want to get stronger, then increase how much you're training. Recovery is underrated. Recovery is the single most important thing there possibly is to do relative to give me 1 second, Chris. Recovery is the single most important thing to do relative to becoming stronger. It is literally it's the most important thing, period. If you work out all the time and you're not recovering and you're not getting the proper food, uh, and I mean proper food, like it can't just be any food. You're not getting the proper food, you're not getting enough calories, you're not getting the appropriate amino acids, not enough water, not enough salt. Carbs are extremely important as carbohydrates make up 60% of your muscle. Yep, 60. So keep that in mind. If you're struggling to get larger, you need more carbs. Carbs is what your muscles use to store water. So you require carbs. You literally, arguably, you need more carbs than protein. You need a higher carb diet than a protein diet if you're looking to get your muscles bigger. That is the nature of how it works. You need protein to synthesize the growth of the muscle, and then you need carbohydrates to saturate your muscles in order to hold water, or else they're going to get flaccid, weak. That's what she said. Flaccid, weak, unable to be hydrated. You're going to have more cramps. You need salt so that your body can have its electrolytes and mediate many of different things that your body has to report. What the fuck was I trying to say there? It's important. It's very, very important. Muscle growth occurs during rest and recovery, but so many people preach gymming all the time without focusing on recovery. Yeah, recovery is the most important thing. When is the last time you were with a woman though? Like in real life? 2 nights ago. Like, what the fuck type of question is that? Do you think I just lift heavy shit all day and that's all I do? But that's another thing to point out. Thank you, Bailey, for that because it actually kind of points to relevancy. Um, Libido is really important too. Like, I'm not saying that like, hey, go fuck. You single or something? I mean, Bailey could be a guy. You don't know. That's so fucking funny. But wow. Jesus Christ. Libido is important. And obviously, this doesn't apply to minors because I'm not trying to push that hint on anybody. But what I'm saying by that is like, if you notice that your sex drive is going down, it could be a change in your diet. It could be that you're not training hard enough. It could be that you're training too hard, etc. If you're strength training and you're genuinely serious about it and you feel your weight going up, you are going to be suffering hormonal changes that might fuck with you, sure, but your libido should increase. And if you don't know what libido is, that means you're too young to know what libido is. So make this make sense to me. You say to yourself you're genetically gifted, so wouldn't that mean you haven't actually really grinded for your physique? This is a genuine question. I'm not genetically gifted at all. At all. My mother's short and fat, and my dad gave me a spinal compression issue and a fucked shoulder. And I'm the most jacked person in my bloodline. That that's true. Like that's the genuine nature. I do not have gifted genetics. I just tell people I have gifted genetics psychologically so that they think that it's an unreachable bar. Because people want to play compare and contrast to see if things like this are achievable. But if I say my genetics are shitty, they're like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? No, my genetics suck. They're awful. My mother is short and overweight. She's never really had like good genetics. So what I have said is that I have good genomes, like in the sense of like I'm Puerto Rican, and Puerto Ricans have been shown to have superior genetics, if you will. I'm not playing Adolf here. I'm saying for the sanctum of like they have really good immune systems. They have melanin in their skin, but they're still white, so they're protected from the sun, but they don't have the ability to absorb a ton of UV rays, which is a balance there. You might, I would study it. I would study it. I'm not going to sit here and go all like Puerto Ricans are the superior race. No, that's stupid. And I'm only 50% on top of it. So I would have to lean on I'm Puerto Rican, and that's very helpful. But I'll never know what it's like to be like 100% black. I won't know what it's like to be 100% Asian. It's a whole thing. It's weird. But no, my father, my what's with the stream title? I don't want to say it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Yeah, I'm almost 30, bro. I pay quite a bit of attention to that. Yeah. Uh, I haven't really grinded for your physique. This is a genuine question. Yeah, you should have seen me when I was like 10. You would have been like, fuck. Who the hell's that guy? You should have seen me when I was like 12. Dude, when I entered high school, I was 110 pounds. There's a fun fact for I was 110 pounds and still really strong, just small. It took a long time to get this weight on, man. It was hard. Not everybody's gifted. I was not one of those gifted people. I was gifted 110. Yes, 110. Not everybody's gifted with the ability to pack weight, and I'm one of the people who are not gifted with the ability to pack weight at all. Like that might come later in life. I hope that would be cool, but right now, no, no. I'd have to be eating like at the end of my last bulk that I did really good, 97 in the end of eighth grade. How tall are you? You got to be like 5'7", 5'8". You still got growing, dude. I'm not knocking you right. I'm just saying. But yeah, I was 110 at like 5'11". Yeah, no, 5'10". And then around like 11th grade, I got to my 5'11". 5'4". Oh yeah, no, you're fine, dude. You're fine. You gotta imagine what that height looked like. I was a noodle, essentially. I feel like you just can't pick up much weight unless you start eating like a bear going into hibernation. I can't pick up much weight. Like, try carb loading. Try carb loading. Although, so carb loading is not going to make you lift more weight. It's going to help you lift weight for longer. So by increasing your volume in, okay, I don't know what happened. I disconnected or reconnected. By increasing your volume in the gym, hence increasing your recovery time because you're going to be doing a little bit more damage to your muscles, will help you get stronger faster. It will. So although like you're not going to be able to lift more weight, you won't be able to lift more weight. You'll be able to lift more volume wise. Y'all have a good night, Benzie. Have a good night, sir. I'll be seeing you soon. Um, Nothing helps you walk in the gym and just immediately pick up more weight. Y'all ever watch Gabe Horn? I don't know. What? Gabe Horn. Sounds like you're saying Gabe Horn. Good night for the fourth time today. Good night for the fourth time today. Let's go, Benzie. Yeah, I stopped in the stream earlier. I gave him a like, said a few weird words, and I got out of there. It does, doesn't it? I'm cut and ripped mostly, so I'm not too concerned with picking up weights. Otherwise, I'll be in higher weight class. I'm gaining steadily. I'm happy with that, to be honest. You should only be gaining steadily. If you're seeing massive jumps in weight, that's not always good. But if you were to up your calorie intake a little bit, work out less often, but really good intensity, high weight, low reps, that alone over the course of 3 months will probably put you on 20 or 30 pounds of muscle. Genuinely. I'm dead serious. Like you'll never, so I'm not saying to do this because you said you're happy with being smaller and ripped. I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying what you said. My bad. is okay. Anywho, what I said earlier is you're not going to be able to. Why is my brain not working? What is going on? You will never be something you haven't been unless you do something you never did. Right? So true sounded out. Sounded out. Gabe Horn. It sounds like gay born. It does. That's what I hear. Gabe. Oh my god, why is my brain not working? I knew it was one of those, but I mean, I always read stuff like that unless it's a slur. In the case of, it makes content. People like that shit. I'd rather look like an idiot contemporarily, but help the content to not. Although I did think he was saying like Gabe. So you are saying that you are gay. Yeah, as a genuine gay man, I am so extremely gay that I had to turn straight because there was so much wiener just flying at me at the same time that I couldn't even afford to catch it all. And I was like, these other guys need wiener too. It's not fair. If I catch all the wiener, they gotta catch wiener. So I got so good at being gay that I had to move on to ladies and give them a chance too. You know, I've been doing a lot of low weight, high reps mixed with a bit of higher weight, lower reps. So yeah, I'm still figuring out how to go about this weightlifting transition from body weight training. Uh, Head first. I don't know if you have me on Discord, but head first. Head first. I won't be able to physically gain you 20 or 30 pounds of muscle in a few months. Bro's so gay, the girls weren't getting any guys. Yeah, I was a big reason that population has been going down. Right? Like, people have been having less kids. Bro, your sarcasm, though. But no, I'm serious. If you did want to pack weight, uh, if you had me on Discord, I could so easily get you to that point. You'd actively have to put in the work, but I'm not saying you got to mow down a bunch of food. I wouldn't eat a bunch of food in one setting and then do it again a few times a day. I would just eat like 4 or 5 meals a day. If you currently eat three or eat two, bump that up. Work out less. Work out less. Sounds crazy. Work out less. Because what'll happen is, so you're doing what I was doing, and I was wondering why I couldn't pack any fucking weight. You're doing exactly what I was doing. We'll have your Discord, bro. Talk about your response to the gayish. Oh yeah, man. You just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Uh, so you're doing exactly what I was doing. I was wondering, like, why am I not gaining weight? I keep training. What the fuck's going on? It's overtraining. That's all it is. You probably have the best fucking cardio going. I miss having that. But at the same time, can we clip farm you, bro? I don't give a shit about that. The fuck I care. You're advertising my channel when you do that. People will find that funny. Like, what the fuck? This guy actually gay? I had Star Shard. If any, I know not a lot of you guys know who Star Shard is, but Star Shard messaged me on Discord. Wow, Discord, and he had asked me like if I'm genuinely gay, and I'm like, no, no, I'm not. But I was like this close to being like, how far can I push this? I was thinking of being like, yeah, I'm nervous to talk about it on stream, so I try to leave like a little essence of it. Do you play games? A lot. That's what I do. I don't do streams like this too often. I lifted earlier, which is my third lifting stream, and we're gonna be at 500 subs soon, and I've only done 3 lifting streams. But no, I play Minecraft. Play a lot of Minecraft. Played some other games on here, some emulators, shit like that. Yeah, I messaged you about it. I don't know many weightlifting exercises, so I got lost in the gym in the moment. I work out alone, so it could be all brain foggy. And therefore, yeah. Um, yeah, you could message me about it, dude. I don't mind one bit. You're just doing what I was doing. You're overtraining. There is a level for sure. Yep, after 16 years on and off, I'm done with women being 38. I love just having me and my paycheck, and if she don't show up, she don't. I also love having nothing to lose. Well, hear me out here. From the top of my heart to the top of yours, what there is to lose in the proposition that you're displaying is your virginity. 38's not too late for you, man. You can do this. I believe. On a serious note, real talk, fuck yeah, dude. Like, you know how goddamn pretty of a princess a pretty princess has to be for me, the princess that pretty. True. Would you want money over women? It's not a want. That's literally how I live my life. An oil up. I seen oil up. Joseph Stalin. That's crazy. I do want to have a woman forever, but I'm not able to do that right now unless they understand that I have to work a lot. And there's going to be a lot of times where I'm not going to be available. And like, yeah, proper time management. Like, I can do the time management, but I know they can't. Like, I would not want to be with me with all the propositions of things that I want. I wouldn't want to be with me. I'm dead serious. Like, you're going to see me what? Like, 4 or 5 hours out of the week? Like, that's so unfair to a woman. I'm realistic. Gotta go see you. Have a good live stream. Thank you, man. Take it easy. Spread it on live. The oil. I don't have donuts on, but if I did, I'd fucking be like, yo, $10. I'll put lotion on right now. Fucking, it's just like that's funny, but no, no. I already put lotion on today. I'm chilling. Um, it's all about nothing to lose. Yeah, my thing is like I feel like the sacrifice of being able to see a woman all the time who I'm intimate with, I can love, whatever, wife, girlfriend, etc., whatever it may be, so that I can go make a lot of money, so I can retire early and do everything I need to do. We'll make it worth it later when we're old and don't want to do anything but drink and fuck. You know, I'm in my 20s. I just need to work my ass off right now. What else is there to do? Like, I'm on vacation, the first vacation of my life ever. Like, I've been out of work before, right? But I have never taken like an official, like, this is your vacation. This is my vacation. I've never taken one. I've been paid out for my vacations instead of actually taking one. So this is going to be some good for me. And I'm only doing it because I haven't been able to see my daughter much. But you bet your ass if I had a girlfriend and she's like, you should take a vacation because I want to spend time with you, I'm going to be like, no. I'm working this much so I can have a vacation indefinitely later on in my life. And we could do whatever we want. Like, I have to keep my nose to the grindstone, and eventually I will reap the benefits of the fruits of my labor. So, for as long as I'm patient and I keep doing what I'm doing, things will work out just fine. And whether that requires a woman or not, inevitably the answer is no. I don't need a supporter. I need to support her myself as much as possible, emotionally and financially. That's just how it is. Maybe it is, but I feel like I'm gonna just buy some petty bish for an hour and enjoy ambition and emptiness. Okay, I don't party. I don't party either. I've gone to 2 parties, and by go I mean I hosted them. I don't really drink or get high. I don't enjoy public spaces with lots of chaotic energy. This moderator is really, yeah. I've never gone to a strip club. I've never gone out of state. This is my first vacation. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm not gonna do anything. I didn't really start drinking a lot until I was 22. I used to smoke all the time. Not gonna lie to you, I did used to smoke all the time. I never did any type of social event unless it was something like Magic the Gathering, and even then, that's a lot for me. A room full of nerds is too much for me, and I'm a nerd. A room full of nerds is too much for me. I don't like the typical college lifestyle that people like. I just don't like it. D-Boy209. I am 24 years of age, my friend. I didn't drink at all. Yeah, don't. Don't. There's not really a benefit to doing it. Like, I think socialness, people will do it, but I think if you're drinking alone, it's just kind of like, why? I drank alone. I would drink alone. I could drink alone right now. I'm just not going to. But there's not really a benefit to drinking, and it saturates your muscles with bad. That's how I'll word that. It saturates your muscles with bad. I have heard a very, very interesting thing about drinking beer before working out and how it allows you to go longer. Interesting, interesting. But until I see like something documented that suggests that to actually be true, no reason for it. No, but it is really interesting. I just don't. Back to that thing. I don't think it's worth trying to. It's not even that. I don't want to cut a partner who is good and deserving short of what it is that they deserve. And I understand that I work a lot. I understand that, like, people are high maintenance. Even if there was a woman who wanted absolute minimum maintenance, I feel like I would still be below that threshold. I just want to work, you know. I just want to work for right now, so I don't have to work. Anonymous, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Stay blessed, man. No thing anyone can overcome. No thing. Oh, nothing anyone can't overcome. Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, I really gotta go. Chat later, bro. Anonymous, you have a good one, my man. I'll catch you. If you say another thing, blessings to all, blessings to all. If you say another thing, I'll just time you out. That way you have to. Yo, you homie to deck already large, get over it. You homie to deck already large, get over it. What the fuck does that even mean, Donnie? Donnie. Donnie, delete your comment and write me some fucking English. Please try again. You're gonna get a F minus on that one. Homie, having a hard time reading. You put, you homie, to deck already large, get over it. You have a hard time typing. The fuck? Are you egotistical? If you ask that, know the definition of it, and are willing to accuse somebody else, that is a definitive sign that you actually are. No. No. Have I done anything to propagate in your mind the idea of me being egotistical? Just because a guy's well spoken, handsome, has an idea of what he is, and looks like he lifts heavy shit from time to time, doesn't mean he's egotistical. I don't I don't get it. I'm asking Baldy, bro. Baldy. I teach you Shinglish. Shinglish. We like Shinglish. It's good, homie. Call me Dadani. Dad Donnie is making me feel downy. Is oh my god, you people! I feel like you're making Donnie as a form of an onslaught towards like downy, like sad. Is that what you're doing? I feel like that's what you're doing. Like I was just having a fucking like 4 or 5 languages in this chat when stream first started that I had to make a mess of and congregate. See, you don't know how to read, bro. Your first message was like a child's answer on an English essay that required only like one 3-word sentence to define I am cat, and you took it upon yourself to say I am Felis domesticus and couldn't spell it. Pay me up $15. I'll teach you Shinglish. I got you. I'll take care of you. Listen, I'm 5'5" male, 120 pounds, depressed as fuck. Don't be mad if I take it out on you, man. My bad. You know what, John? Keep it coming. You gotta get it out to somebody, and I think it's only fair that I'm that guy. I want to be the one to take this in. So lash it out at me. Every slur, every hateful thing that you need to say, this is your sanctum. You deserve this. Somebody needs to care about you more than you care about you. And I'll be your guy, John. I'll be your guy. We love you, John. We care. Don't you worry. Oh, he can read. What's that? What's that reading shit that you're talking about? Hey, I'm feeling stressed, so don't breathe. Hey, slow down. No. I hate you more than that. Give it to me. I need to know deep down in my soul that you fucking like everything about me. You repulse my whole existence, you know. Shinglish ain't like that. Shinglish is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. What's your opinion on upcoming MMA fight, SpongeBob versus Shrek? So, I will say, despite the measures of SpongeBob likely drying out by the time he's able to finish off Shrek, that Shrek's likely going to get exhausted, right? So, when you look at somebody like SpongeBob and he turns sideways, like here's SpongeBob now, here's Shrek punching. You know what I mean? So defensively, SpongeBob definitely has a very strategic edge over Shrek. But Shrek has been through much more experiences, fought a dragon. He was able to be the wingman of the dragon that he essentially the ass he kicked. His friend was able to hook up with that dragon. So like Shrek has that like for your friend Riz kick the ass. So what I foresee to happen is if Shrek does beat SpongeBob, no doubt whatsoever, Donkey's gonna hook up with SpongeBob, right? So there's a lot of possibilities here. At the end of the day, as long as Barack Obama wins the Donald Trump Barack Obama fight, I don't even care. Speaking of Barack Obama, that is so fucking funny. It's going home. So my girlfriend broke up with me without any reason. Date her sister if she's of age, and get in very, very close connection with her mom. Afterwards, break up with her sister, bang her mom, become their stepdads, ground them both indefinitely. And congratulations, you are the game. You won. You're fucking Triple H in the hood, G. Dump that water on your head and spit it upwards. You won the whole shit. When you was reading Shinglish, you think and imagine. Thanks. What if they make love? The SpongeBob Shrek situation? Oh, SpongeBob Donkey? Uh, Donk Bob or Sponge Key? I like Sponge Key a little more. I think Sponge Key would be a badass character. I see smell. I'll do it. Do it. Uh, I had one GF and her breath smelled horrible. Bit. So, but she was hot. And you almost have a six pack. You know, it would be a crying shame if I had a six pack. I would feel so fucking bad about myself, bro. But anywho, don't get assaulted by anyone in the U.S. population is overweight. Yeah. About anybody here? Most. Oh yeah. I'm in the U.S. But yeah, but be badass, bro. Yeah, man, trying. HFG, good. You're more disciplined than most people here. Yeah, it's annoying. Being disciplined is annoying. It is a weight to bear. I know six pack. That's a two pack. That's because I'm sitting. Man, shut the fuck up. Fine, whatever. Now you got me revealing myself on camera, dog. There you go. There's some fucking something for you. Rada. You bunch of fucking whores. We got NERGGI. As long as I read it out of order, I don't know what that even says. I can't read. But what I can read is I need something to drink. I'll be right back. It means the bulk's working if I got two pack. We'll fucking take that. Let's go. Alright. So if everybody in chat, listen. So, got a big boy question for y'all. Any of y'all know any thick Latinas that I can smash by chance? Like any of them looking for a young, confused, mentally lad who doesn't know the next direction he wants to take in life with a daughter who is in like thousands of dollars in debt? Like, come on. Any of you? Hey, shave that hair? Hey, go. No. It's shinglishing. Whoop me up, homie. That's my clean laundry. So, my softer stuff that doesn't require to be folded. My dirty laundry's over there, by the way, but not that one. My work stuff that doesn't require to be folded, and clothes I don't wear often and are going to be donated to go in there. That's what that meant is. No, I'm genius. Ain't no thing is Weinstein. How old are you? I'm old as fuck. It's actually extremely interesting that you drywall so fucking smooth. In Germany, our walls are extremely big, therefore extremely ugly. Are you commenting on my fucking walls? My walls? Bro, 2 streams ago I had people coming over my ceiling. My ceiling. They were like, yo, your ceiling's so cool. It's just a ceiling. What I will say is my light is fucking awesome. You guys want to see my light? Too bad, but my light's sick. 22.99.12. Hey, I like it older. Bro, stop looking at me like that. John, why you looking at Donnie all like tickle his butt like? That's fucking weird, dog. He doesn't appreciate that yet. He's getting guard. You better stop, or he's gonna mate you real good. You gotta tone that down like a whole ass 10 notches. Bring that shit back down to 0, because this is... I can't have people fucking in my chat. I can't do it. It's too much to handle. I don't have a camera. Somebody in chat might have a camera, but then there's 3 of you. Like, shit's crazy. Let's see. What we got? 14, 20, 99, 12. Are you guessing my age? Is that what that is? Didn't you ask my age earlier? It was probably someone else. John Cuoco, I'll make the Nigerian Baseball Association. Whatever the fuck that means. I agree with you. Yeah. If anybody's fucking in my chat, it's me. Okay? And I don't do that. So, want to play, Donnie? You're 28, homie. I'm not. I'm really not. I've actually had very, very few people guess my age. Very few people have guessed my age correctly. In my room, yeah, Coco. I'll name our child Coconut. So, would that mean that John is the man or the woman in this pregnancy? Because somebody's got to birth that baby and take the reins. Who's it gonna be? And one of you has to make this shit happen right here. Okay, so John is the chick. John is the birth canal beholder. Okay, John. So you can't name it Coconut, because that would be a Dono nut at that point. John is Jurassic Park. Yes. No, I'm top. Okay, he's top. Okay, so you're top, but you have the peach. So the peach is the butt in this case. It's wild now again. John, you got nothing. Time for baby. Yeah, it's baby making season in the hood, G. I would wait until it gets cold. That's baby making weather. What are you doing? Like the big strong boy I am, I'm drinking apple juice. Shit's fucking amazing, let me tell you. I'll put you in Jurassic Park again. Coco, calm down. Yeah. You gonna let him talk to you like that, Coco? You gotta lay the foot down. Donnie, yep. And pick up the dollar he dropped. Yeah. Yep. And this is me with the fishing rod. Pulling that dollar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's fucking so weird earlier on the live stream when I started beatboxing. Fucking like there were 40 semi people watching that shit. They really liked that shit. I was like, whoa, it's crazy. Hey Coco, you're making me feel pterodactyl. Donnie wanted down over. Yo, bro, what happened? Is that Bibash? You haven't been around in a while, Bibash. What's up? We uh we finally stopped all levels of terrorism worldwide. We at the same time, very same hour, we made all nuclear, creations, if you will. They're not on the planet anymore. We used our skills to make them teleport elsewhere. No longer a problem. So nuclear technology done. Terrorism done. All pedophiles worldwide are incarcerated in a prison with each other. It is intended to be drowning in within about 2 days or so. It's just like slowly flooding from the bottom up, and you got the worst ones on the bottom floor. So, oh, but wait, there's more. Everybody's favorite animal that they had as a kid is coming back from the dead as a baby. So people get to love them again. We are all our own presidents, so you can make your own laws. And if other people do not respect your own law, what? It's black. Every time I see a true gamer, I remember Donkey. Thanks. Irby, let me hear him, bro. Shut up, Donnie. Oh my god, what the fuck? There's pieces of corn on my toilet paper. Oh, bro, that's just leftovers. You can eat those again. You're fine. Babash, buy me toilet paper. PRB, this motherfucker died. Jesus Christ. What else did we do? We changed the US dollar's value to 0. So, on top of all the other good news, we are back to working for goods and services exclusively. We're not working for paper to buy goods and services. We are working for goods and services. So, what you put in is what you put out officially for the first time in U.S. history since U.S. history. Don't think of what else we did. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the general majority. Eat the brown covered corn. Yeah, Bibash, he's telling you. He is telling you. He's giving you that treatment. How does that make you feel, Babash? Will you defend your honor? Yo, what happened to your internet, Juggy? My internet, Juggy? Junkie? I feel like Junkie would be better. The fuck's an internet Juggy supposed to be? Can I pop this off? That was not as cool as I wanted it to be. It's fucking lame. Yeah, at which point, we're probably going to get out of here, party people. John, Donnie, if you guys want to keep smashing in my chat, I would suggest either join the Discord so you can keep doing it, which is in my bio. I will update that after stream, or sub, or whatever it is you guys want to do. I ain't going to make a sub. I don't care. You're fine. Ordek. Welcome to it, Ordek. Hello, hello. Is that... I don't know what your flag is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No fucking clue. I almost said Russia, but that's not Russia. I think that's Turkey, right? I'm pretty sure that's the Turkey flag. I feel like I'm wrong, and it would be offensive if I am. I'm not very educated on flags. I'm not that guy, man. I'm not the flag guy. I do feel like that's Turkey. Really leaning on it. And the fucking emojis are like this small, okay? Wow, this motherfucker, Donnie and John. It's Barack flag. Ah, he's from Barack Island, that's right. Isn't that the one that has, like, the bear version of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Bear Rock? Pretty sure that's the one. I teach him. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you. I appreciate your education. For without you, I'd be a disgruntled, monkey who just wants, like, shiny things. Shiny, all D&D, like, maybe not even a monkey. I'd rather be a goblin who wants shiny things. Or be a goblin monkey. Oh, that'd be a really, really fucking cool creature. A goblin monkey would be awesome. Kirky? Turkey. Yes, turkey. It's Kirky. Ah, it's beef Kirky. Beef Kirky. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. Yes. Yes. It's jerky. It's jerkdies. Order, I know. Well, you look like your name's Jonathan. If it's right, can you donate me money on PayPal? My name is not Jonathan. You'll never guess my name. I always have people tell me I do not look like my name one bit. Yeah, no, my name is not Jonathan. My name is Stephanie. Yeah, fun fact to anybody here. I was born a woman. That's why I could do this. That's the whole reason. Yep, that's literally like the whole fucking reason that I'm able to do that is because I was born a chick. So I got these things called robotic tits. So it allows me to take my breast tissue and push a button or two, and they ready for ready. Right button, right button, right button, left button, both button, left button, right, left, right, both. So you get the gist. Okay, so that is this robot chip that I have in my head. That this is long before Elon ever came out with that. I was the first person doing this, okay? Don't let anybody tell you different. They're full of shit. I was making these robot chips first. I was doing it specifically for breast tissue implants. So that's why I can do this, because I got the fucking pre-Elon chip. So he bought that infrastructure design for me, whole thing, and I told him I will release my patent of it if he gives me $10.5 billion. We settled at 10.6 because he felt like being kind to me. That's why I can do that. So my real name's Stephanie, robotic tits, chip, Elon bought it for me. Yo, bro, you giggle with your chest. Wow, yeah, man. Yeah, I can make the B stand out. So, it's a whole thing. Yeah. True Gamer, tell him. Who's him? Oh, and I'm Lil White. Yeah, John Coco's Lil White. And the father of Donnie's child. Chaos, they came with no guns. Ah. Do they come with machines? Oh, these guys? Or the robot tits? The robot tits do not. They come with lasers. They do. They come with lasers. So I hope I don't have to breastfeed anytime soon. Putri Natasia Sakira. I probably slaughtered your name, but welcome to it. This is a pen. You're welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Do they have milk? They only if I'm pregnant. That's just only if I'm pregnant. That's how that type of stuff works. It's common sense. You should know this. Why would they just have milk? Do I look like a fucking moo cow? No, I'm a man who's actually a woman, but I'm not pregnant. Yeah, laser show. Yeah, it's like those fucking disco parties, dog. But with the stream dying down, it's probably a good time to get out of here. What's the name? Chewbacca. Chewbacca. Uh, Probably gonna get out of here. If you're new here, feel free to hit the sub button. You don't have to. Don't care. It's your life. Do what you want to do. Wait, no, wait. I gotta go to bed. I have a lot of stuff that I gotta do tomorrow, and it is 8:20 my time. You look like Precious. Ah, they don't love you like I love you. In the way, in the way. Find my ring, Chewbacca. Thank you, no problem. Bye, True Control. See you soon. They don't love you like I love you. We, they don't love you like I love you. Thank you. You're welcome. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Alright, yeah, you're gonna see this disappear now. But alrighty, guys, it's been fun. I do appreciate everybody new here. We are gonna be getting out of here. Likely a Minecraft stream tomorrow night. I say tomorrow, but considering it's like 8:20 my time, I mean way, way, way later tonight. So don't love your bald head like I do. But we're gonna call it right here, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Appreciate all the new people who stopped by. If you want to sub, you want to sub, and if you don't, that's okay. We are gonna call it quits. Have a good night, guys. Take it easy.